Because he says that you don't want to mention their names. Have you heard it?
Ihi.
Hey. Alote. What's it saying? Ihi.
No, fancy Baxi Ihi.
Meaning?
Of a moment.
On fire.
Oh. I'll be the last man to laugh.
You'll be the last man to laugh. Hey, Jacobs.
Coming events
cast their shadows. Hey, you are prophesying and you are speaking in parables.
Oh, yes.
No, break it down. What do you mean?
No.
What are you implying?
No. I also like you to break it down. You know, hola.
What does it mean? You are mocking them?
As an university, hola. Fancy Ihi.
Hello, T. Jacobs. Wow.
Casting coming events cast their shadows. And he might not be the last.
No, but you led the pack and it seems he's following.
I never led the pack. For me, my conscience was controlling my emotions.
Your conscience were controlling your
emotions.
Wow.
And making me to decide to leave the party. I'm out.
Are you at peace with your conscience and your emotions?
You, look.
You are at peace with yourself.
From 1996. Yeah. Before the NDC even came to power, we were people who were consulted in 1986. People don't know how President Rawlings had a platform of contesting in a democratic era. But we were consulted in 1996 with Kwame Nkrumah Foundation. And how, in a way, he mobilized forces from the Nkrumah's heritage to bring them to form a party, to join hands with NDC, to create that platform of progressive alliance, to bring Konkensen Atta from Botswana to be the managing director for GOI, for us to nominate him as the running mate to President Jerry John Rawlings.
Yeah.
A lot of people who are in the party when you mushi my bread.
I see.
I've had my time. I'm from the extreme left. I've never been a conservative. But I've molded. There was a principles that are molded are no principles.
Yeah.
But sometimes principles have to be overturned, to have another face, and that face is to support Nana Akufo-Addo and Bawumia because of the leadership quality that they have. That when Nana change hands and give it to Bawumia, and then you have a running mate in the person of Napo, Oye Matthew Opoku Prempeh. I'm sure the Rock of Ages and the foundation of Ghana will shake and will have a better leadership in the future. That is why I've overturned my principles to have a new face.
I see. But I would like to wrap up with you on security and the recent happenings at the National Security Outfits. And of course, even the promotions are bad. Among Fulfill said, even the timing is wrong. Looking at the unfolding events are.
In fact, timing is wrong.
Oh,
yeah,
Jacobs.
We like talking too much.
But you also engage in this same, activity of talk. You are also talking.
No, I'm not talking unless you ask me to talk.
So talk.
Yes. But I will not be like those who will be saying anything anyhow.
But it's not for you to judge your comments. People outside say,
last week in America, chair Obi of the position.
Yeah, sure.
Let me say Obi. In the young one, or Angela.
Happy FM.
Or friend.
Happy FM.
An angel called the destroyer.
Yes.
I see.
No, so let me say in Mizna or said Abi. Now, Emma. Otweda mpo Nyankopɔn bɔ so na asase. Ewa. Owo ne bɔfo ya Osman ma ɔsɛ ade. And we offend the destroyer. In the Bible, it's called the finger of what?
God.
The finger of God. Now, Esha, in series, in the making of the state of Israel, from Egypt to the land of Canaan. Ewa. Ebonde Nyankopɔn aya Israel for what ye bibi na Nyankopɔn na asuma ne yenje no aba na wa hyew wan. Odi sebe a wa asuma mbotan wa boso so wan mo wewu. Ewo. Ogodi bi bibo Nyankopɔn ka che Moses there generation, let me destroy these stiff-necked people and I will create a new generation out of you. Then Moses ka che na share and the Egyptians in other states in over a wicked God. When the Passover came and why it is being celebrated, also for lamb nimojen very for bo wufi now will send a destroyer. Now every household we allow the lamb of the blood only one very then we put the firstborn.
Yeah.
Later on, we know him as the finger of God. And see, Eco America, you were the president's man.
Yeah.
The president's
Happy
man.
FM.
I will Google.
Sure.
Oh no, Nizain, the president is one or destroy the enemies of the president and that of the United States of America. Because America won main slogan in there, we have permanent interests but not permanent friends.
Yeah.
Atimasa. Now, Ekofia Fimi in the line of action, Navy Olympus has fallen, the eagle has fallen. Nina, you tend to know the architecture of the American security. Eko Britain, your MI5, MI6. That is military intelligence 5, military intelligence 6. Apart from that, we state security services. Your Kimpisa was serve the interest of the government of the day. And see what has happened at national security.
Yeah.
I mean, me say they are moving into city FM premises. Was in bad taste.
The security operatives going to invade the station. No.
But you look, people don't know. Even man who profess to be expert in security. One gets one task.
But are you an expert in security yourself?
I'm not.
Okay.
But I mean, 99% of my life, musician film sanguti.
99% of your life.
Yes.
What is your films and kwa?
Film sama or the Indian tasi.
So what's your best movie?
I don't have a best movie. The best movie is The Lord of the Rings.
The Lord of the Rings, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
something spiritual. The Lord of the Rings in the Butum Zaba, Genesis, from the 5 books of Moses.
Alote Jacobs. Charlie, you are deep. I see. So I'm wrapping up with you for this day's edition now. I'm sure, sir, going forward, there's a lot.
What's the word promoting, Papa?
More in your canal, no?
Well, in the more promoting now. Serving these states. Look, is it true the Caleb or Bruna? Is that true?
Because also born.
I'm not there. Nazu was playing foolhardiness. Maybe don't do it. Maybe you can do it. But one was a subterfuge. It's part of journalism. America, the man a kill.
No, but Chairman, I just don't want us to drag this, but
No,
honestly speaking, looking at
it is wrong.
I mean, he went into the security apparatus.
It is wrong.
Did he capture the entire security facility?
No, listen.
Even the Pentagon, it's in the public domain.
Look, Pentagon.
No, I'm saying, yeah, sure. But he captured only an activity, an action within the premises, not exposing the facility.
You need to invite your chairman for Global Media Alliance.
Why?
He's been with CNN.
So? The best practices are known. We have best practices. CNN is set standards, Nana. Me too, Chairman.
Don't Diago de Azamo John to them.
Me too.
Still cool.
My cool.
Yeah. You need to call your
chief executive, okay.
Mr. Edward Martin. He's been with CNN.
True.
Mama don't show the workings of CNN. Why CNN has reps
all over
the
world,
in the Pentagon, in the State Department,
in
the White House, Homeland Security,
Foreign Affairs Department, everywhere.
Look, there is a need. Sir, Happy FM, or the winner, a correspondent attached to national security.
Yeah, sure.
And one, these are the laws all day. Yeah. There, look. Ghanaian journalists or media houses have the right to accredit correspondents to various institutions in this country. That's what we need, not their PROs.
At all.
Because the PRO will be one-sided. But then when you have independent media houses having reps at the various government agencies and institutions, look, we will have the true side of every story. Because every story has an angle, has sides. But in your step for in such a way there. You don't step here, you don't go there. No. Say if Caleb is for national security, you should be there as a rep or the woman on office. Nah.
The national security itself hasn't gotten a media department, so.
But.
The
thing is that it's a human institution.
Yes,
it's a human institution, and it's being governed, managed, and controlled by human beings, and there are no exceptions.
So you are saying they should have press corps.
They should have
the presidential press
from
corps,
various
parliamentary press corps.
Look, the minister for
national security press corps.
For the minister for national security, if in case of anything, or any rep, once they have their spokespersons.
Okay.
So the spokesperson can then relate with the various press houses who are accredited to one.
That issue of the abandoned vehicles and go to this level.
Go to this level.
Yeah, because they are always having briefings.
Look, this even gives us room.
Now, when are some appointment TBA?
Well, now I'm before you know when your appointment, I'm gonna get your appointment.
Come on, we meet some other time. Now I say for appearing on the show this afternoon. Bernard Alote Jacobs, Anna Mote say an area or no so Edeni dear Ebre or Epa Hoa Daben so no.
Brad Don, but that's be brave. So I told her for me. Michia would tear for you. Also, Juma, who you also a boabasso. Because, mind there, it take different kinds of a. One says, send me by the sea, and Yansa Sema Oka about queer force, sending the money. Nina, see the law of unity, Bemwa, if he's a gun, everything. Oh, Brad, don't, but that's be brave. So I told her for me. Michia would tear for you. Also, Juma, who you also a boabasso. Because, mind there, it take different kinds of a. One says, send me by the sea, and Yansa Sema Oka about queer force, semi manema, Nina, see the love and unity Bemwa, if he's a Ghana beating a queen.
Right, 24 minutes to 3. Happy 98.9. Ewan Cranha. Akonoba 92.7. Ewa Bono region. Yabeda Mwase. Solo any team na mwa Akonoba FM no. Yeah, that's a part for the support. Okwa Tamalea. We live through a year. Nesim 100.1 FM. Anafi Bolgatanga for so. Efano Ewa Nesim 95.9. Midin the Kwabnapra the Don. Nampamcho. There are series of engagements. Aye na. On the and a program with cocoa farmers. And then they know Asabe Bomuse Aprapre for who gets the not to be elected as the Metropolitan Municipal or District Chief Executive. Were 216 Metropolitan Municipal and District Assemblies in him. Na Greater Accra the end the China Benwe Jumapa because one more person will be have a common sem na Dawson. Na Enra Din Commoni be our phone. So then all the way from Ebuakwa North District Municipality. Thank you. Alhaji Umar Bodinga. The first regional vice chairman for the NPP Eastern Region. On one point, they act as the regional chairman, Emma NPP or region on the nay. Aban Asa Pound is on Fanny Hunkosa, a year vets in him na, and that's what home and so obey the next chief executive. I'm saying Rakrana man for Kase. We cry no her chairman, ni weight, the caliber, a man of timber and caliber pa. Anka, it appears to be a demotion, but Osumne Basa Neko, Chama Bodinga, but still waiting for KMS Collins Owuswa Mankwa, and also Nam Kwanswa and Chobe Refia. I like you saying,
Boko,
Bibia Shea Padia. And I liked your vemana or the chre when you saw dear Hunu and Wakukudra now the Kasania day. So you mean itself as your MC for Buakwano?
Oh, sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I'm Kaswa about Kokra for MCU.
Oh, no.
You know, facially you look a bit old, but physically,
You don't know.
I mean, you are strong.
Yeah, excellent. Niudi Kanya Mekanise. Budingano, a household name for more than 27 years in politics. And nona said you be beating me say Aebia, why old based on a dean a PA no tama a PA in politics.
And you now you're young.
I'm very young. Mama, you are metro me picture be mini or Mampeni and Adu Damko and up to
Those
now,
days.
Yes, those days. And
Wow.
you can see very young, energetic, still. I go through the mill. Mikasha Radeno Nyam Nanadu Adudamko Kufado has trained some of us in politics. And at the training of my one ma BBT said any brave fasika femo penny kick. That's not a phrase. Because I could remember way back 2001 in Winnie. Or make a statement to me. Or see, Bodinga, me executive for more. To be frank, if mo person mo din dama, me maska anyone in politics.
Mo.
But moon taking us a juma a year sacrificial job. Na mo ya e bedu pempensua, you will be the star. Obiabe.
Wow.
Way back 2001, and our opinion at one of our constituency executive committee.
20 years ago.
20 years ago. Now, one of our constituency executive committee. Now, by then, His Excellency Nanado Dankwa Kufado, or Nunda MP, Wabakwa Central.
Yeah.
Now, one will say, in Cranford, Kasabia or Moka, work by Jeke, Sean. Yes. Ye kwano, ye bayen, e muchi, ye free, a chiri, and a bedu baby. And the opening, me did say, Ubi say, ma betum, me pe MC, and no cray.
Yeah.
Opening, Ushe, in terms of party politics, ma query a dream, ma being, and no, you can't take it away. The same thing soon about decentralization and my assembly concept no. Opening my being a woman papa. Met me a catch us a mini experience me over 16 years experience
Local,
in assembly
politics.
Yes. Bra, you win 2000 election under President John Agyekum Kufuor. 2001, I appointee a NIPA, Umbeko government appointee. By then, no Abuakwa Abuakwa Central, one constituency, and we have a district now, a friend East Achim district. That's East Achim district. Etiwa say Abenya Etiwa East and West is one Etiwa, a constituency, ever within that assembly. And a Fantiaqua North and South a one constituency also fall under East Achim district. And Ushen Peninphobia many Martina assembly. Current Minister of Roads and Works
and Highways.
Kwesiama Akwata. Many not in assembly.
No assembly member.
Or assembly member from a Winari electoral area.
Good. I see.
Now by then I'm a government appointee. Representing the minority and the Muslims community in the assembly hall.
Nice one.
And Ohon Monsu, as a young guy, I've been elected as chairman of development planning
committee.
For first 2 years. Yes.
Okay.
Which I chaired.
Wow.
Then I became the next 2 years, friends, assembly. We had two subcommittees, friends, 2 years.
2 years.
The next 2 years, and me call FNA. And I Mr. Honsu, yes, I also me call chairman of that for 4 years.
That position, no, I'm for be assembly member for be any brepa.
And yes, any break, and son, I have a penny, I will be corner. Then that means who be beer. Just say ba a kuntabua ubi. A basenia yashisha and some anasa administratively who a little idea. And as a wife, you know my FNA okay. I'm telling you, opening absolute. And a bra ye chair, Yamincha de Yekevu Abuakwa North from the Abuakwa Central.
Yeah.
That was 2004 under His Excellency John Agyekum Kufuor. Mika the first constituency executive for Omu Abuakwa Teki Abuakwa.
Bodinga ni wache.
Abuakwa no.
Wabremu pa.
First constituency executive.
Wow.
Second vice chair.
Oma Bodinga.
Yes.
Father of Junior Bodinga.
Yes. Name your second vice chairman.
I see.
Openi, who share the pattern and answer communities are follow. Ewo Abuakwa Braya Chair Abuakwa North. That community, though a account for assassin, but the minority tribe are more. And time President Kufuor Ekevu 2004 Ekevu split it to constituency 22. Then NDC feels that they can take Abuakwa North as their bona fide property. Aye, Budinga, Mikaho, and a year all the work I did the late JB Dankwa Ebaye. So consistently, a hard work and a man, you maintain Abuakwa North as a constituency. Openi, ye woman so and yamin chade, we share the assembly concept, a word number of population ubenyana either your friends district na municipality, betchim and as a metro sectors.
That's it.
So Abuakwa. It's touching by then after you had created a tiwako, you had created Fantiaqua, a card to Abuakwas. And to the population, a wahono, a warranty and say you bring your municipal status. Both the two. And a kevu, ye eba, yenya Abuakwa North Municipal Assembly. And also Medina ha a share radenium. The first assembly members are Omuba Abuakwa North Municipal Assembly, a large Budinga Eka.
Wow.
Me ba honun, so I have been elected. I've been elected as the chairman of work subcommittee. Openi, this is the position I'm holding up to now. 8 years ni. Now, in terms of Niyama Eku course who ever projects, and he say Nyeba special planning committee tender. Your friends say you be a tender, and I say your friends any site meeting of. Project a cosenia, you harmonize your monitor near mano. I'm more than qualified.
Yeah, I see.
And now, Yamina, she said, Bibia, ya MC, ya Yanin, Yanunu, Yajuma, who said in assembly concept from the assembly members, no, you will subcommittees every assemblyman must be a member of a committee.
True.
And after that, subcommittees, you say munyi head. The heads of a subcommittee, you know, from chairman. The chairman of subcommittees, and the second highest decision body of the assembly. Your friend Ezeko in short, and I say executive committee. Chairman for no any MCE, and I say DCE, any technocrat. But me kasha rade nunyam, MCE no. Sebi or ya nuhu do no kakra.
Okay.
Enti eba ye no. Executive committee of the assembly, your friend Ezeko no. So say ye beshia. You have only in the absence of the MCE, you nominate among the chairman of subcommittees no omwohwa efomu comprising Ezeko.
True.
Me kashe rade nunyam the trusts are amanfo me colleagues are your assembly no omwo nominate me ama me ye chairman of Ezeko my chair for good times. That's
executive committee. No?
Yes, I chaired executive committee 4 good times of about one of municipal assembly. And your penny, Ejuma no dear. Yes, yes, you find 2 more into practice. Yes, yemwa anase ni yebwa de da no ye petu mi kakre bia se oyanyame edum mi ogidie se o mampani obeponi ni tumi kakra no be ma me se me nkoso mabwa kwa man na ye toaso but ne ewo mitrimu a me wo no se opani wo hwe the decentralization a local government concept a eby a tra se o manbuo no 92 constitution e dia amaye e dia akọ e form ho 1 wo hwe there's no district or municipality omuni director of health education, health director, agric. Na etrese sanye manyina ewo fo se nyame ya adom na uye MC ya. Una uye omampani a uginem. Enti ese eniema wunim eko in agric. Definitely you have to get closer or invite the agric director. Now we no harmonize. Now who say project ben and assistance ben why na my.
Chama bodinga wunim system no.
Na yenko friends and sebi. It says senior. Osha ye planting for
food and jobs now.
No rural exports.
Okay.
Abwakwan of ye take say emme and ye bedria. Mikasha rade no nyam. Yama over 20,000 seedlings. True Minister of Agriculture Assembly no epejaye from that bino. But as I'm speaking now, nipa omuwo ye friends ye ma wom sa seedling no omu fi ye friends. I don't think say agric officer no district officer no wa akọ inspect e wo ye friends. Say ye nyame adom na meminya kwan a sebi memfa as a MC obetina ekonyamu air condition always at the office. No. My duty will be a practical duty. Say nyema ekokosu ewo form because we share nyema intervention any policy of Nanado Nankwa Kufuado ewo form. So you have to go physically. Me what I know on the records. Atama ye ma ebinimu seedling no. Me name former NDC organizer bia ofi old tafu ye friend Jimmy. Your man almost 500 seedlings. And we happy said that no me by assembly. Some be signing your subcommittee and letter for invitation of meeting. And I mean who no ye di man. Open ye di man no. At least and you no kwa nipa omoji ye no. Esa ye near trene ye nhwe say. Ejuma no anase near manu e kosen. So omo here emwa. Na ya samboa wom. Open the same thing assembly under Nana Ado Dankwa Kufuado. Osama akwenya bia sebi yenuanu mu a omo ho edudu a omo yare friends fiscal challenge for no.
Great.
Assembly no ye ma woman ehu kade ye assessment ema through social service ena ye ma omo hu ye obi wo ho a na ya kire oni ma ope ebinim wo ho a sebi omo pe freezer omo tonsuo ya ma wo ebinim nso wo ho a omo si omo pe meal machine and I say niema. Yeah, no nyina. I think it should be the owner should be on who the MC in say. E brano na wa kusrawom na wa husenia wɔn adwuma no a yɛhyɛ wɔn the seed capital no ɛtumpum ɔpɛni I'm prepared and ever ready. Say nyame adom na edi tumi no mami. I will do that. I want to reform Abuakwa municipal.
Wow, you plan to reform the municipality?
Yes. Open, there's a lot of avenue and Niema Ewo.
I know.
You know Cocoa Research Institute?
Yeah.
Ewo Abuakwa North.
Wow, I see.
Let me ask you, what are the benefits of Yenya? Excellent. Yeah. Under 2017, Minimi MP, Honorable Gifty Chumampov, Yeko first visiting to Cocoa Research, and a Yeko ho. And omu try and product be omu ye. Ewo ho, one ye text no. Say ye nya invested. Ombeti miaba. We can get not less than 4 or 5 factory under one district, one factory. No. Your friend say Abuakwa North. And what I'm in Enya do na minya not no. Me showcase Abuakwa North emma the whole world me ya no based on the me ya udim say you are seeing your friend be say global village. Yeah, chairman. And Tisania Manuna met me Abua Ebeko. And inshallah, what I need is the blessing and endorsement of President to become the MC.
Great.
I have a link with Saudi.
You have a link with Saudi Arabia.
Masa, I stayed there.
That's how we Chief Alaji.
Yeah, be apart from that.
We Chief Alaji out
and the meaning that be bet me
Saudi Arabia.
I'm telling you to harmonize.
Wow.
Someone him say Saudi Arabia almost sister city relationship. Yeah, it's easier to get this.
So almost city bang within Saudi now. Over link Omutu.
I can link Riyadh. I can link Jeddah. I can link Denmark. I can link Taif. All these areas, no, I know.
Chairman you've got it.
Openi nyamine kasa.
Mo. Ena Sauko Bodia na man for crossing car. You are above MC position.
Eno na make us nyamine.
And so by Genesis.
Nyamine kan me kuma.
Amen.
Ena church mu say. If be start be say nyame adom ewo o mansi mu na amanfo enhye wanu opani se pass se bi enam sika ena MC yanaka betnema mi kan na I am over there friends
chairman abdan so abobra se bi brother wabo bi na oto no na
se bi me na na bi na kan ni asem wo si bukari be fi sire mu eba no na onim se ania bisi dua eti ewo kwayem na mom bisi miensa ehye ni butom na odi bai
odi ne bisenam
but onim se ania bisi dua ti
eti yeah
yes enti se anya mi adom na do di to me mamia I'm not coming to be Abuakwa North MCE to enrich myself
right mate amina chairman Omar Bodinga say for coming ono so ejina mu Abuakwa North na chairman de sebe nyese ani na santi na America oni ni san otum so obi a na ni da fom pa ana wonim de ana osan wo pɛ no so se obɛbɔ ne ho afɔde de ama ɔman nti we de mpanyufo mo animu a moyɛ mo shortlist I'm sure he's not going to be out of the shortlist na fe no eja hɔ de muni DC MCE de na mo ahwa na chairman Bodinga suma wasom wo party nim no akwanua sanyina mu no mo ahwa na mo ahye nanim no chairman yɛ de wase na minim se ebeko ye di ama na uye yesu aka yen sa de okan sempa no didi sempa ho nti anu aka yesu so
mo de se mene mu adida
enu anu no
Bodinga be Bodinga media I take it say hey media for na
sa amo ay Bodinga
yes and anso mu pushi me pa e ma medi the quality in me in terms of leadership ADP nyame nhira mo ne nka mo
great
yebehia
yeda chairman ase awie se ono so ebaaye
Base, a woman who drew me, you are a Susa, and a precase, a woman, Saxon, you are a Pankwa, Shimabu Kunkum, so and a good work to a friend in Kulenu Industries, in Kulenu Plastic Base. Original. Business owner, do you want to make more sales or even expand your clientele base? Consider digitizing your payment collection to meet clients in Ghana and abroad. Use RexPay, the online payment solution powered by Direct Ghana, to accept all digital payments for your products or services anywhere you are in the world in 3 quick and easy steps. 1. Create an account on www.myrexpay.com. List your products and services with price tags. 3. Generate your customer payments and share on social media, websites, or via SMS. You are now ready to receive more money and card payments. Watch yourself. With RexPay, you have the freedom to focus on growing your sales revenue and worry less about receiving payments. You have a personalized dashboard to get more business insights. Your transactions are secured, settled quickly, traceable, and you have access to a 24/7 customer service. More payments and guys. RexPay, payments simplified.
Right, exactly 3 p.m. But MPs now. More said that Jejna Musa Moon Payman Crofobia Mayor MMDCs, no. Yes, Ramon. When you race, because baby feedback Aminya, MPs Nibi, Aria Tasso say, and your more candidates, and the Bayer MMDCs, Nedia, and your Montiasie. Bawunim, and Anu Fiada Anna, yeah, the Happy Development Dialogue, you call to the Ministry of Education. You engage all the agencies under the ministry and the minister himself. Now it's a development dialogue, Global Media Alliance, Happy FM, Epa Hoa Daben. You dear see any so say you be my man for ati. Year 7 previous. I remember when I see ye. And you know, ubo na ya boy pio asu ye. Na yaba enu aba bedin kita hon ya hebotaye simu ani so. Tichupa ni the second term of the NPPR. Ye woman na yahwe botaye simu ani so pa ne nia mo edema my Ghana na ye education ministry no and samba ko apie mu no has got to do with a year empanyina disua de friend adult education teteno ne ase empanyufo adisua ne ade Nora Francis Asumadu and the director of complementary education agency no mo say botaye su o mani so ne say afibia no wo man tete kra no na nya 60,000 adults na sa target we otum say Eson pa one bed no woman saka. Ora Francis Asumadu ma hen.
Yeah,
na mumpombo ko de.
Na me na drum.
And I know so our development dialogue na so no mobile money e fe na monsam na na pese ye ti ase because who say mo targeted projection here 60,000 trainees each year. Sa na mo kan ye.
Yes. Sa me kan ye.
Na chese Ghana no samudi mo ani bu a empanyimfo a sabi wo ni ngumasua no wo mo no mo aka afua ahunu dodo no ya mo pɛ mu 60,000 afibia yi
and Ukraine so here statistics media na you overseas million adults, youth and adults are almost answered a quite uncle school.
6 million.
You're from non-literate. It is a non-literate, and a but I say, a bano a boy, my at the top of phone now almost when our lifelong learning. The first meeting, not a brother. Now, she got 17, but low about 60,000 learners a year.
Let's say, Name Sikasam Swati now.
Swati Kakra. If it's a brave World Bank or my support and as or my funding, the DPA Jumenum, it's me for the Pabes 200,000 a year. Yes.
And government of Ghana funded and we got from 200,000 to 60,000 here. More than even half.
Oh, it's about, let's say, 1/3 or a quarter. But that I'm a World Bank funded. And as it is with the Ghana by no one, Sabi, a certain number better than so. Now here 3 years, just now here the cake of money, and I just say, I buy I want to know the crack. I was champagne for this
year. I mean, at the end, I see donor fund and a coin.
At the end, I see the coin.
I send one maybe a can you free World Bank or Banya, you know. At the end, I see the coin, and I'm ready at home, I'm running our song.
Well, World Bank is so more for a certain number of years. If maybe this a project to be out every year. And then, you know, almost a share Ghana first phase and second phase. Meaning IMBC 2007. And after 2007, on Ghana Pano and our society memoir, Abisi Sabri. Any special funding and other intervention.
Now, and Penufano Moduamo Fadiemu. Because I said, Penufano Bassa or Mobe Pa Adiciana. At the end, I'm much sure. No, a dear Ben, I'm much sure.
Then it's so it's so and Kuntabunia can said the Nipa me I can kind or no Casemo and a binum so energy profocasa the English program and a local language program. And local languages, there were about 15 local languages a year more.
And the Obia Day, Hunumpo, access Abia, more admission now, what baby. I mean, how does it apply? Then will be apply for adult education, no?
And you were almost every district across country. In the Microphone, our district, communities, our district, no Marco Border say, and Penny Edition, the Atuamo. Do no quite sorry, a mosque, a call associations. Our more Sam Kutemo. No more, no more in Kutahona. One more, every chess or many agent, Serge Mediano. You register one. Now, your share will be a 10-year friend of work for facilitator. Now, no, your training facilitator, no, or no, at me, actually, my dear, or the community level.
Now, Mojo Mubibi,
what's it?
Mojo Mubibi.
Ghana buy is free. Even pencil, come with the Chopano, I buy the supply.
To your book, pencil, Bibiano, I buy a supply.
I buy a new capre.
It is a penny movie fast anti we are when the Momano, a body in Cratabiana.
And one of you who can almost a friend of graduation, under the graduation, they are my certificate that says what I can kind of level.
I say, well, but we are just looking at Mobe add on to near Moye Nano because I'm saying you might be bracing when you saw as a Ghana for your Montias, ye woman, what might me do what Jimuye, and now only many agents are.
They know ya, and non sinner, and then Nana Ado, a pension. You share a buyer, man, a complimentary education agency. And cafes and non-formal education.
Yeah.
na ye buy adwuma na ye stand the no nye ne din no kwan say na emom adwuma na ye de ye no aban ahye mu kena say enkoba say wotete nkrofo no na omuhu akenkan keke no bia na wagya wo msa dodo no abesa akọ abesa elusu akenkan no competence na o manya no na afi bidu ebi no ntimi sa nkan bi because you nipa no bebre ho amawie DHS ne ebi kwa ye SHS no awie then no what now no be 5 years 10 years na no lose that ability to read and write, you know. No asa by the class, you know. In this say complementary education, you know, enya kwenya say nya wo kwan basic. Basic ni we are na foundation ni we are na jawo. Dey mo ye be create post-literacy structures. Obetimi dey sua dey no akọwani. And the person who school no, they no akọkọ share formal school. Now one on person almost twaso our yes no there will be a friend and say foundation basic now call intermediate now call advanced in the side levels no and they say abang may share with education structures formal education structures like DAPS and ATVS no yeah say now it's sent media ni pebia no bit my grade graduate no ni am putting kata level 1 na be level 2 be level 3 na ni na no na if me the link to the secondary school education or the technical education no yako wedding.
This call is now being recorded.
All right, Mr. Asuma, do I so? I say my now was me say after the development dialogue no na hu here say yes I see so. Na yenye hunti asia woni but the next time in the Adobe studio mu begin so are you still admitting and I mean say more classes
to say yeah classes no mostly admission and as a community awareness quiz you know are done between September and October na let me a recruit you know by the beginning of the year no they were class setter or more 15 asia I go through that process. Program no 9 months. You know, it will be 50 January. I could see September. Now I say what me who I can ever friend if you are level 1. Now say we will be our born home there level 2 so. Now for do start level 2.
Oh, I say. Ma ya na wase ba ne kwakwa bia sipan se bia obi afa mo ntete enum na bia wo de to aso wo ne ngomasua mu e wo ne sukukom.
You want to home bebre. If you know cry free, no, it me echo for formal school. Now, what me call anymore. You will be our PhD holder, our child here with University of Ghana, adult education department. You need to be one more. If you want to say a non-formal, number 5, yes, I be all no. One MPB can some man is saying crime. Wasn't no none papa and I seen a bushing for no more chance in cause the moment papa be near or a crime a queen a facilitator or non formal not fear this year Sintino. Am I on non Indian winning in your opportunity echoes formal school. So it is not only the learners no our mobile school no and quantity. The moment say a man for better the Uba say we need potential no one and talent or one education the woman it me a nimu na into to education and the no can home pa na so but the woman for it me a school said yes omoko
right or panyi Francis Asumadu me na wase na wie na ye hwede emre no de be brain or no ye director of complementary education with the Ghana Education Service under the Ministry of Education Anna what's saying in Kano. Okay, so 10 minutes after 3 here comes former MP for Menchia South, Collins Owusu Amankwa. Sorry, Menchia North, Collins Owusu Amankwa. Now, a mayor hopeful for the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. Now, I said something earlier on, and I said we go a long way between Collins and me at the days at Clean City Initiative. The NGO out here na what person what they want yeti Kumasi anim. Na Kumasi ya krabehwe wa bomu de Kumasi ya yefi sa way back aneja wodi be ye MP Woja MP no clean city no men na esa nkodisha mensa. Enso yi nani maame. And a clean city initiative say agu say tsusu minimara. Wakwa ni MP so no try 2 times as a member of parliament, the 3rd attempt. Ana eniema ye ne wo ho but enei kumaseman so omo hwe nanim se obeba be ye mensni suafo aban krache na nkaja ne friend ni mayo yi wono so no ye de ebiama no na enei otimanim wa ha the honorable Collins Osu Amankwai wa ha dodo na friend chief honorable Netsen akwaba
Dedon baby aboko
ba odi masimu achepa we na manya we no begin gamoro fa
squad wow.
Squad wa hapa. So by one was a squad wa Charles McCarthy neto no. Editor in chief of the Hawk. Ana Padmo Bafo Japan so neto achi no. On the year the attitude e won the tune. On na Canada Japan catch and say, "Jai advert ni ye, na ma men kasa." Padmo neto ho no. Pastor Thomas ni ye.
Yes, Frimpons so.
Ana Kwam Frimpons you producer no. Ana me also the couple di tutti miss me team wa
we diabolic production team
me come chire ba Kumasi to saying and I like it say we free Kumasi and we studio hey wonje wa home kra ijamia mintia
sure
meda wase pa na MP nsam ne de yemfa nto nche but KM ne ba mu da ben
they don't me that say my man fa kwenye so na menchia Ghana man nyina Happy FM TF4 ne adwumayefo nya mechia obibia sa na mechia Ghana mampanyini so ne na bedi achi ene apamfo a ono omubu o man no obibia
mo
yenuanom so ene omo hwe wa abefo so no Kumasi ne Asanteman titi ote kokoso
mo
and I say to the second in nana na make say mechia obia ne party fo nyina
na muzo say KM no ebe mu abreben mayorship no
they don't no kre wo mu say yes be queen din fata no e fata na kono
no kre
na sisi amene o ka say obo ana kopie mu Kumasi kropon no dia na sisi German nipa na nkasa kire de omususu say KM position no is open for consideration nipa ben no omususu say obetimedi kro nanim adane kro no ama said the year hwehwe no yensa timi aka me gidi say obenya ho adanse de enti I mean rank and file of the party
yeah
enyame na mete heka o wie o de asema make me say o investigative journalist wa akofom obehu no say omu nyina susu say omu nua kuma no wasomsompa say be said na o kan have gone through the mail in this party there nyame na meka myself in my capacity as polling station executive me ba be ward secretary Crofrom asakra na the electoral area system neighbor no na me Crofrom na ward secretary men share nyina abom ne ba be youth organizer answer the better communications team na prim public relation information management of New Patriotic Party many abrant here and akuma na me wom ansa na menua sampan mu nyina ebem because iche na director of communication ansa na mu nyina ebem
yeah
enti party no and also a senior member or a senior communicator for this party
true
for many years and I me baba ye mrashe bedwani a me na medikan e wo mention of call ne impre no so me call ne press as well no I lost parliamentary primaries by just 4 votes no free die free but yenya to we temi nko na metimi akansi so dia say me nkrofo no so they've been very supportive I mean from day one mayor's position they don't obiade na no to mu bi no na hu behia say penfo a frame me say o me mfa receive somra me the coy and honestly I had a very fruitful and successful vetting.
We thank God.
Team my member even cry no panelist no Abaso. Our diligent national treasure, Mr. Kwabena Abankwa, Bankwa Yeboah, and regional minister, and our hard-working regional chairman also, chairman want to me, and then penphobia kahun no motina punity. Doso, teach you when this were doing. Na we no we feed yenesu nti no nya nya na mebie so
Metiasia.
mebie kakra
Mo.
ki ni kakra ama obi ehunu say enye party ni keke nemu I have the required skills and competency to champion the cause of Kumasi. The Don, somebody who was born and bred in Kumasi, so metinechira ya na meraho kakra.
Yeah.
It's answer to see a crowd no say, oh she, the first 25 to 30 cities, most beautiful cities in Africa. Kumasi and Kam.
Untimi for Kumasi and Kam. Debbie. Untimi for Kam. Debbie.
You're very pathetic.
Yeah.
So Ghana cry asu di mai. Because Nigeria to me present here Abuja, no the Lagos,
account near there.
South Africa, or the Cape Town, or the Pretoria, or the Joburg, no the Aba, all the major no. Now Marrakesh, is Uria, Morocco,
yeah.
Omodi, we are fourth largest city. Now we Nyakwanya Babera,
the top cities, yeah. Bonse. Ghana, yeah, Yanchi. Accra, no cranny, a ditty, and you
Accra, no cran, no fun baby.
Some kind of
Bubo route, you say, Uncoye, so mention. Not just say you were Juma yet. It's me, Metinachira. Now, me, who said there be Kumasi so Sabi, Ohe potentials a city in the war, culture, and a very rich, city. And before, say, Sabi, Babeti Kumasi Kropono. Na ye KCC, Kumasi City Council. We have beautiful layout, any greenery scenery, and na a twin Crawford Muko Kumasi and Prebebre. Na the Don. Emra any addition Kumasi Krupono. So the mechano. We have LI 1614 of Local Government Act 1988 and a PNDC law 207. And we addition then 10 sub-metropolitan district council of Kumasi. Into Obekaya 2012. Yeah, sure. And NDC are buying. One more demra, a for buy, a year LI 2112. No, and only a beck cavo, a Sokoriman Pono, Eddie Free Kumasi nim. Into Yakoka 9 sub-metropolitan district councils. Nuimuna MPP Abresui 2018, the current legislative instrument, year 2216, and established the current KMA.
Yeah.
Your 5 sub-metro, which include Menshia North, Menshia South, Subin, and Shiaso, Bantama.
Yeah.
So when they mention it will be crazy the manageable kakra, but still I sumpa.
Yeah.
So chain AMA.
Bantama cry.
So chain AMA baby.
Yeah.
Open. Still open metropolitan
assembly.
Still like KMA.
Yeah.
Into a Juma Susu the don. Say on my penny for Bresso. It's me a build Accra Airport City. A bread will say it may build the Kumasi Airport City.
Wow.
Because the don beyond Ohene and Yama warrior menshia of so and prepping no be bagana and obi to cross obi and make quas antimemo on crop on the Kumasi may come menshia. Beyond that, no, a dear beyond the enticing Crawford moment. Very important. Until the dawn, assassinate the whole.
Yeah.
And then Yankopon Wado, when people are buying, we are putting up ultra modern airports. Say for the first time, big body aircrafts, no? Boeing.
Fly directly to Kumasi.
Yes. 737 near the for the first time, a bell landing Kumasi.
Yeah.
So who they mention. And no nebe put here, and then the airport city American was in
yeah.
Because it me must say, Obi Peso Free Kumasi, Nebia or call Gatwick, and I say, Bia or call Hitro.
Yeah.
Now, or Beba Bedankra. There be also Timid Daho. But you know, now Befo, ye said be a hotel,
modern hotels, apartments,
5 stars, 6 stars, 7 stars, near Putia. Pretty commercial center be. And no so besa the Juma Beba. New investment Beba. And you doable.
Yeah.
So them
me no adwuma chief me de say me no ye share kunya senye ne uja me hoko DMP ntina as an yamaja nsensen mu ni ade because na ye nyina were on the same path say ye be ma Kumasi animu ate na ye kra be because for instance even if you compare Kumasi to Accra the gap at the Kumasi ni Accra mu no in terms of infrastructure no to me say so So, for instance, even if you take the airport city, where in Kumasi can you liken it to airport city? If you take a place like Ebia, East Legona, where in Kumasi na bet media toto home, cantonments, Labonia, all those, I mean, elite estates, Nina, no, as a Kumasi, they no, a shit. And yet extension amount for containers ajije jefan any a day and to chrono as it lacks a planner a bit to me make chrono ni mu ada ho
they don't
chief your problem
and it's a huge one. You see me assembly na nkasa so
Charlie
ye can
hey serious
so ye can no 2 million assembly ne.
Oh yes
2 million assembly because KMA exercise political executive and administrative authority in the metropolis.
Yeah.
And it's the responsibility of KMA to promote local economic development.
You see?
So I don't want to talk about my background because
that's what we know.
Sebi.
Happy FM. Happy FM.
Yeah. Security Council.
You must have
a former,
and not that me
deputy vice chair of
masters also in security.
Defense and Interior Committee of Parliament.
Just say be me call Parliament. They me call 2 FDN no so keke.
Mo
me wo ho abodini nyina. So mo dem check.
Yeah.
Obi anim. Say be me more dey more mra na me wo mra se betwe.
Yeah.
They don't. You say to whom much is given, much is expected.
No correct.
Kakra e dey share mensa 2012. To 2020. Mention of Obi oni mention of bia kwa who said there's a total transformation in terms of road infrastructure.
Yeah.
Schools. Even hospital missing the Duasekra menwia ye missing chain kra no. Me jidi say e ho sikasem de enye problem aye gu so eye. So what they mention. Enti sa Omwa no musi o neti mention of penny for the first time go from akwan asphalt ni ade any schools ni ade any yenue said o simiti be ye we kakra wa ha no obetimi ahwe command
ade ba kwa ye ma maniji ye craft Bokrom from Budo ho through Sita printing press to Pankono hono Starlink bridge na hono
oh that chef mo
Collins
yes my constituency there that's why
akwana na nye say
Etina, so they don't.
Wow.
Kumasi. One. Waste management.
Yeah, waste management so a challenge.
Because you generate 1,000 tons of waste every day. Kumasi is big. Quite benny befa. So you say wasting your scalp.
Yeah, sure.
There's money. Because 2019, my opportunity to visit Bangalore. Bangalore, ewo India, yeah. Na a soldier for program, show, many soldier for Nekoi. Minya Kwenya ne other investors Asia. And a minya a Jumakobia, they are into waste management. And they've been able to turn around a polluted city to zero waste city.
Wow.
Navi Mumbai. Just say, do you know what they are doing? Or more apply technology with our guy to convert solid waste, liquid waste, gaseous waste into biofuel. And company like Tata, BP, Total, Omunina share, they are all buying from them. Sad way, you doable. So in California, Kumasi Bay.
But Minchono, Akukudrona, Mudinya sa expertise no from Abrocheni, and I say, I'm they apply or na Ediamamo.
They don't.
Because we spend on you people for seminars, conferences, and you have first-hand experience of how it's done elsewhere. But implementing here no not be a bad challenge.
Well, it depends.
Yeah.
Make it doable.
Doable.
Of course, currently over Kumasi landfill side. Site
Zoom Lion.
It
could be
me is good, but for me, maybe I drone. If you go to another ball, it's also a threat to the environment.
True.
You bet me a far bear for coins because it's money. Accra, if you go in Jessica.
Yeah.
But we are not seeing it. And then elsewhere, a generative come on for idea you feel that they are in a brain.
So Kumasi challenge in here, they say you be boy finano, and I say a no, but you putting it to use
too. Apart from recycling, no. Beyond that, we make a new one. We have 100% segregation. You train from ano, you train air, no, you train so no bibia, nina bia susu bia. Adi ade be generating no. Edisika bebre.
Wow.
So when they mention no. you know you're one. But if you are connected, because politics is all about influence.
True.
Influence.
True.
So we need influence to impact positively on the lives of your people. You have no business being in office. Then again, waste collections also. And I'm on record on the floor of Parliament say we need to legislate one household, one dustbin. For me, Kumasi, I was say, every household must be provided with. Now, face also no vantage places, no. But then you can see a man here,
okay. And Sani
Akofa. The transportation also comes here.
Yeah.
Some of them mention no. They don't. Challenges, even including a Sikasem crash on ye.
Revenue mobilization.
Oh, since from 2016 to 2020, total revenue now assembly now generating a year 261 million. Yes, as against total expenditure of 265 million. And in the assembly ne boka. No, boka dia obeda baba ya the papa bia man for suenya so mfa.
Yeah.
Some of them mention
it was surprise.
They don't quite be near better so a bit me generating more revenue to the assembly. Near to media better ye near your crew. Very key.
That's it, yeah.
Some of them mention good. The issue of bay balls.
Yeah.
I know say advertising management, the agencies are there. But what about signboard?
Yeah.
Happy FM. Happy FM.
What do? We need to sanitize it. We need to streamline it. You mounted board kesia bako. Na arrow no and no cry serve as a direction. Then again,
I'm drew so I'm run about almost is electronic billboard.
They don't make us
say resolution no one how to do it. E so when you say fe and I'm saying who be there na yakofa banam so I'm run about to police station anymore. Next one I saw I'm saying that's right.
Public lighting. I will come to that. I will come to that.
No, but if the mayor has taste and knows what's up, mayor dear no sabi no be aqua.
No, you must have exposure. And obi amasevo ECOWAS Parliament. Moving from cities to cities.
You know how the trends are.
I know.
Now, AMA for us, Kigali, Akosu, waste concept, abe implement wa. After 4 years, one call. I feel mom na AMA mayor on this Kigali. No Akosu waste concept, abe apply. And I'm like, wow, these people.
Yeah. So you see, even Kumasi or housing stock of over 200 household.
Yeah.
Now,
Happy FM.
Over 200,000.
Happy FM.
Young fan say. Sir, sign post to nene sign boss no cry no you bet 20,000. Now 20,000 no. Was maybe a mobi into 50 Ghana. Multiply 50 Ghana by 20,000. Bema say e bema every month you benya 1 million.
You see? 1
million cedis no. Multiply by 12. Which is 12 months.
Yeah.
Annually no. Sika nan can count no aba benya 12 million cedis. A money to jump. We are not protecting their goods and services. Major me senya me yadom na nyankopon ka o mampanyini ene omo
mo
akoma na yede kuma ase no shemensa
mo
market women o see protect wo modwumo ye every major market bia no mehwe hunu say you see a big warehouse because the issue of theft too much or the niema ko go ne nkrofo wia
but if how about putting the market to use? Because and before you and I, when you say Kumasi, one region, Ashanti region, any Kumasi metropolis, Nankasa, 1 a year. I say, Mekan is saying, Yechimi Ede, Yadiana na or Hinintino, Yedidiani at Dachape, Yensrechi. But I say, Echimudeni Muntino, the political will as they take certain decisions because my engage several mayors upon mayors, both current and past. The Omo kind say, on say Kumasi dynamics, no, it's unlike any other metropolis because of the king.
No.
So how does it apply?
No. They don't. No.
Sano omo di almost here. Sano. I see.
So when ya kwanya ne ohene hia. One on one. Obehunu so ohene vision kura no.
And yeah, mayor for no maba no mu di ni hwamo.
Oh, uti.
Yeah.
Hwe edru ba bia ho. te se minuano. But emra.
Mo.
Oshe Criminal Code 1960. Act 69. Section 296. If my memory serves me right. It's an offense to throw rubbish on the street.
And also even to trade on pavements and walk.
So you see, no, offenses need those.
But ni na mo bu mani aguso.
Good. It's one also konya no. Enti me no me ba as mayor. Not too many of their mommy with tacit support from Enshia and regional coordinating council because per the constitution article 255 of the constitution no na ye member original coordinating council me here say almost over supporting me and it's clear say emra no say enti no that don you see waste disposal and tunes you mu drains mu tunes you mu gata mu na ukoto mu a menua sport fan krana at least that me one na yeah what you McCarthy sorry McCarthy
yeah
nti say Charles na wakwakoto mu a ho no menya sure say afi na beka say Charles ye party ba na Charles ya sorry ba so dem mention emra na di no so sport fan crowd
but say no na party for any ba mu because even say ye decongestion many areas will come say it needs to be decongested but the political will no to execute no be a bigger problem. How would you deal with such an instance?
Done over the years Accra and Kumasi concentration at Yedema Central Business District. As if it's the only place congested. Look, I will do things differently.
Nice one.
We need to decentralize the congestion exercise.
Okay.
It was 5 sub-metro. Se me tackle menshia. You call all communities under menshia. Because you are managing a city. And yet there be a just say, Anya Kejetiane be a to do another be a
Makola
Hobaby. No. And to baby, no bones are dear, no, are effective. Obinem chronimos are croimuati. They don't, let me tell you. Of course, we need to reorient residents of Kumasi.
True.
And then non-residents in Nina. Because cities are not able boy.
Yeah.
Say almost most beautiful cities are a cocoa to Yesika cocoa. They don't. It took leadership.
I tell you.
Political leadership.
I tell you. Because if a mayor you decide say ban to my house owners be and paint a be a whiter. And so be a diso because city no I mean building a city and making a city attractive no
goes beyond
me come
sure you see
and it's a conscious effort so kromani nyina atiase
yes han yeko
until
there comes to yani fan say ya tender ye CV near they are converting
good
why
and fata
emrante ne maba wa no nyina tie no
etie no edi nachi
why no mu di nachi
why no kasa wo beti say good
enya se no minua chamalote
yeah
meba na metie no
mo
one day o ya danfo obey no be campaign man danfo
for some time
sana ye no so but the bottom line is a bad loyalty. I don't want to believe say party way mu or asanteman party no obetimi do bia so atoto me ho come so wohwe mi fi a medi ukoti firi mu na adwuma ma
yeah wasompa
and this be obi kofa regional position that na me so no me ni constituency na me wo mrahye bedwam a
adwuma
because at any material moment obi opposition and nigin wo kofa de boa party nti eno so e wo ho
yeah
good they don't baby a yedru no I was here conscientize chrono sometimes Westland, East Legon, now here amusement parks near there. And Crano, any friend pride in city. Say, a need just some say, oh, ya woman are crowing way. Some of them,
yeah.
And under my leadership, you have constructed amusement parks.
Nice one.
There were 5 sub-metros in there.
More.
We're not going to rely on
Ratchet Park and Ratchet Park Rano and they encroaches near the Ratchet Park na yes na it has its plan on. There comes in more facilities ebe add on to it minim si pese e home olimpo
they don't
I asemo
I will say it me invest and also be generating income into solar panel now solar farm I mean can say much ANC more
Yeah.
Oma rented shop owners no more. When you say Omo fan can every managers of the mall. When you say it's cheap because it's not coming from the national grid. We are ne bugu. We are ne bugu. Kumasi drakesi. KJT drakesi. We are bugu.
Now the foreign person be make use of the new market no. KJT market no.
KJT market they say there's so more moving into no crazy no shops no cry didn't so be benyabi. And no there finally almost call.
Okay.
So the no. There's one thing Martin Eche who say most district assemblies and I say metropolitan assemblies almost lacking a credible database. Young Koti a drone and more. If you want to plan and plan well, you need credible database. The don't I was say me who say Kumasi Jano. Emma we mu and a tom money. Emma we mu the tom Jenny.
I didn't him out.
Until we are relocation.
Yeah.
Happy FM.
Come my cousin here call you no be anya baby no be a farm assassin I say. We need to plan and plan well. If it must be done, it must be done well.
And to all die so necessary unya northern Kumasi beba be to say which city?
Well, me person you better join the league no.
Good.
Of beautiful cities.
Fantastic.
In Africa.
That's your dream.
That is my dream.
You never really give me an affair proposition.
Exactly.
No.
Because the point is, I will see a cock.
The who are first division, young premiership.
We need to ensure a vibrant, eclectic, and culturally rich city.
Fantastic. Because even the entry into the city, no, it hasn't gotten an entry. Also, there are certain cities when you enter, I won't say when you're different from maybe a Josu municipality, you've entered a virtually new city. So what's the entry point to Kumasi? So we drew a year Odiumho, and I say Bomso. What shows to say you are into a new metropolis? Signboard the Fiano here is Hono. I mean, you are trust any man.
Sure, because
Charlie, your problem.
The don.
Yeah.
See,
signboard Fiabinesi triangle. Yes, welcome to.
First impression is an
entry.
First impression is an indelible.
I tell you.
Na se wo si Kumasi. Me ho na ye port of call.
Good.
Mention enough. Na wo si na wo hwe Bokroma State dotty.
Yeah.
Na wo hwe Danti.
Now our full plane free Kumasi airport now here from our own.
You see?
Enti
a bread will say high rising building. Skyscrapers. So that will be record Kumasi. We need to rebrand the city. And
I tell you, and even you need to move.
I'll call it the King City.
The In City.
The King City.
The King City, nice one, yeah.
Sanya beya psychologically no. Amanfo benya adwen foforo bi say. You crow no we say crow mo no. Now it's the King City.
Because so I'm run about power tune for
royal you know
na brown status you about hwe go run about no mu ana busan say. Na den nti no ye hweda ye ne sa akwa.
They don't. Say they are true no. Amanfo tu kwan.
Yeah.
Oboya na me call Hana crow we fe. You see, you know when you go to Dubai.
Yeah.
They have a minister for happiness.
You see?
Yeah, minister for happiness.
There's a man crew man any junk.
Must have a minister for happiness.
Yeah.
Minister for happiness. Now say the minister must be held responsible and accountable. Exactly. So I would drive now and
we started this dream long time ago. Until I know.
That don't mean per se. The quite say Collins MPP were your MPP communicator.
Yeah.
And you know where the two me be man no. Beyond the party affiliation, young competence.
Now who assembly members are they behind you because they will decide your fate. The members of the assembly.
Luckily for me, no.
Yeah.
Assembly members in the Bruti.
Yeah. And then them say, the other municipalities from Muntikam, I joke akra. Those days, Nana hot no. And to say,
me like your mind and say, all the leading and the veteran assembly members in here, they're all rooting for me.
Fantastic.
Any market woman. And I'm just saying, go to Kumasi.
No, I was in Kumasi last 2 weeks.
Yes, and to I will be
last week, so you knew Sempa Kenny Sokasawa Hamon, so you a lot of revelations.
Fantastic. Ubi saw Sempa Kenny, you bet my catcher said, this is what is happening.
Yeah.
This is what they feel. enipa na hunu se ba bia aduru no ye de kokwasa ye kachi
But nipa ba kopa na mebo ni din abusa say unsuro so wom because we know where he's coming from. Ne papa ye former KMA, the longest serving KMA mayor. Osan ye this year o menshia him fie. Engineer Tapoku, the urban roads engineer. Are you not afraid say he's also in the race? Because now no near Busa so a true party member and no Sampakani ma who say and no party for ne jalai pa, but from where he is coming from.
They mean say.
Yeah.
What way the late Nana Piamenka. Ne babet ma kopere mayor e wo NDC abreso.
But your Debbie.
Okay, asem sebe. Why you see?
Hey, Collins, where your punch?
Meso me ye deshe.
Where your punch?
Noti. Deshe.
Let's me this year.
Me nana. Safutu ejan. The first.
This me nana boadu kojo.
Ene chichiri jinyase.
Ana chichiri tafo. Ene agem from pon e tafo hene.
Oti. The owo din ne ebo.
No cry.
Go and check the records. The Battle of Adamaso. Ubehu se ni denchira ntokwa no.
Share.
Oh, but Prempe the second. Prempe the
Wow.
second. Me nana was a warrior.
I see.
Huh?
You have the same blood in you.
Bravery. Ena ye de nti jinyase akonya na ya brempo akonya da me fie.
Mate.
So da me che.
Me da say.
Asanteman so de yesuma wu.
No cry.
Opem so ye besum na ewu.
Mo. Pia.
Emra ankrofo bi keka nsem bi fa ye ho wa asanteman mu. E kai se me wo fa Samuel Sapon no mo tata me. You were in Kumasi. Ashanti Youth Incorporated. Me hoisted a Santiman flag.
Yeah.
Okay, Captain Smart.
One man
never join
demonstration.
any other day.
Yeah.
That time.
Happy FM.
Say now body.
Happy FM.
Manuada.
Happy
So
FM.
the mention no. Etino men can so see the trust no.
No
one
one
has
has
say
a catcher no. Sir. I see.
They don't. You see much.
Minimpa chief.
Na when you say nyame wa yewi.
Final one. Na ye kan wa ha say enye demotion from an MPship to a mayorship no. Who ne saying?
A promotion.
A promotion.
Yes, because we MP we legislative powers now.
Ampa.
No depend on executive powers.
True.
Or the mention.
True.
Until your promotion.
Mo.
Na say what you hierarchy na.
Yeah.
O man panyin ba na advisor aba.
Ampa.
Ansa na speaker aba me boa.
No correct.
Ansa na chief justice.
Ampa.
Speaker legislative powers and a man no better so 3. O man panyin executive. Mention bi a ugina mu ugina mo man panyin. Enti na o MP ntimi nka sese sabola.
Collins
chief executive be catch
Amankwa.
sabola no.
Charles McCarthy, quick one because conversation with the Ato, editor-in-chief of the Hawk newspaper on the Revelations, first school feeding Hoba. Aye Pinsu.
Strong man.
No. Aye Pinsu. Charles, I like your fabric. Next time, boss.
Okay.
Good. Here comes Collins also Amankwa. So KM Nipa 9. But Collins neto you know, uhune saying ne wa pro wa kan sempa
Don, my mentor what if we
it's for Joe's editor.
Mentor honorable. So physically in share say that.
Oh, okay.
But I know say a dinner there only with
the dinner popular papa. We did a wood dinner popular and the sound of the dinner popular.
We did about only part.
I know prayer never whom.
Is that it? I think say Tina there's this somebody that were prepared for a Juma now or so young function in Sano.
No correct.
So it's bringing a new direction, a vision. No, provided say a bit to me implement it on paper. No, it looks good. A bit fata asante mai.
Mo.
There's a garden city. No, I'll say it was a Kumerica. No, it's Kings region.
Yeah, Kings City.
Kings
City.
America no. I gangsterism.
I know crowd musicians now adopt.
Kings City. So
but diplomatically, don't you for America and call Riyadh and I say Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
But the King City there, ever fly.
More 2 minutes short Monsano, the appointing authority. Some of these things and straightforward. A bit more woman in the because don't school feed is a my say MC
assemblies MC for be and down on the
well they are in charge of it.
Yeah, sure.
The mess. That's the new Ashanti region. You be draw.
Also the Eba.
What is it? Some of these people, so Muslim Feria, they don't even have to come forward. for this. Apart from that, I don't think so.
Fantastic. I mean, now I say, but so honorable. Finally, dear now the MPP ma because I mean himself lobbying the coso, but amount for so kasafa ho dear now the MPP ma omo GD omu say the brewe the fatal. Now ye the show say betimi aboana watikuma asema enim na afi omo so a omo be decide what the presidency na afi ye do akoma assembly members no. Ediana Okachro, mo Collins also mankwa.
No, the American kakra ne say been pen for say men crash was in the trust and never
Happy FM. Happy FM.
High and cry. Kumase for ye wo ho. Omunim challenges are ye kum. And no more hunu nipa sebi ye putia for service. Omunim obia. Me ye sure say ye krono si anyati kronim omunim obia a bringing
na ho fama makro no
fama ni betimi aye ntimi mpese be kasa bebre but omu hunu so omu nua kuma ne so no wanya suahunu bebre woni ema bebre mo sabe de don say me be wan biza me say who is Collins
www say me no more
the brain inti so mo dem che no wan obi be kasa Collins wo yemra she bedwani a wotwam wo mention of na si ho
dabi Yaka dozen.
Sebi. A bar procurement contractor since 2018. I've been a member, Central Entity Tender Committee at National Security.
Fantastic. Wow.
So the mention me was certificate in disaster management from Beaumont University. So the mention I have certificate in PFMS, Public Financial Management System from University of North Carolina, Charlotte City. USA. Me was certificate in security in wider context and from Cranfield University, UK.
Wow.
Me was masters of us conflict, peace and security from Kofi Annan International Peace Training Center. Me was certificate in cyber security. So with the mechano. A dozen.
So we are where you may be phone so am.
Pacha say
cyber security we are by you on my phone so am.
Are the hackers about
me come chiro one more mama so
defense strategy be not just say
wow
the protective.
Wow, thank you.
Because you see enti the don baby ode ade ne be fa bia no e ko assembly wa say be my chair committee government assurance committee of parliament aban anohobo a wo man nyina no year promises ni undertaking ni nyina no committee pursues assurances ni nyina no I chaired. So the mention. My vice chairman on Defense and Interior Committee of Parliament. Ghana man penini appointed me echo gratis. Ghana Regional Appropriate Technology and Industrial Support under the Ministry of Trade and Industry as governing a board member. So when they mention they don't baby no ye nya suahunu bebre. Suahunu bebre.
I know.
My year a president Commonwealth Youth Parliament some time back. It was South Africa, Northwest Province, Mafikeng.
Wow.
That was 2014. Some of them
who are rich CV.
Not that.
That's what CV rich.
I've also done Bachelor of Laws.
Wow.
Gempa Law School. I'm done with my LLB.
Fantastic.
Some of them and you know, apart from careful discussion because
I'm looking through the list and even though minya obiasive, you know, on the surface, what we know people have achieved.
Sure.
Until if you are to dig deeper, I'm afraid. I'm for Betia sign.
My former members also ECOWAS Parliament.
I know.
Because of Betia responsibility as first rapporteur on Committee on Health.
Wow.
Until me who said drive be. And a brain
and a door call.
Sempenfo
mo
Ebeka say ye nua kuma no. Yem fa nko. Na ye nhwe ne nsem na wo ka because the American ye practical.
Say the be American wa ha so say be kasa tenten topon ko wo bi o jana nu bebra na de adwuma na ma ne so onyam ye nhwe. Ye mi nhwe ni agro.
No so kro ni be ba so na wakam da bi.
So hu de atia no.
Ade na wo kan say me ba ha na me be kan say bi e kwan fa say me generate revenue to the assembly. Na mentimi anchiro kwan me fa so a me generate a mentimi meto na assembly ni sika sem so na leakages so ho na okwa obe block ni ade let me tell you kageti akronfo okọ na yakuni nua da ho no obenya suahunu be o se wa kwa ne oni experience as chense wan sua bibi emfiri mu
yeah
good
I mean now I say we mama
they don't
Honorable.
Assembly doors, but
I know.
I say a union idea.
No credit.
So on them, say, on searching your dentist.
One sort of free.
Yeah, and say, quite better for so I use your crew, Pocomazeno.
A bayer
crab,
more.
And a nini panina, and you the support of your assembly members because it stretches. And under my leadership, assembly members, that sense of belongingness, they will feel it. Good. They will be motivated. Good. Because you're on fire from the pine.
Because may your phobia be so the almost the vote of no confidence. I couldn't almost and you want me near Jumano. I know so threat in no but say, oh, yeah, dear, not entiasia or now, man for in your own said the baby I had drew no. I had any nephew your crew because Yanni woke massing your betting your chrono, a gene you. Obedient to me free be my chrono my. Apart from central government, like source of funding to the assembly. So on the mention, yeah. Or here decentralized transfer, a year district assembly common fund, a bar assembly ho. There's what we call it a year grant in aid. Yeah. Also from the central government. There were development partners. It is Danida Mone, USA, Alliance France, and Sam. Omonu Nina Betima Baba Babua. Even International Municipal Investment Fund because smart mayor Charlie, what dig deep? I mean, you can't be prepared for a year a position now. No, but I have a feel say you've prepared yourself for that position. I know.
For 8 years. As official member of the assembly. So they mention, yeah. Maybe Krana means him in your opinion, or catch them in as a strategic communicators meeting. Mean your opinion is some point, you know, so call it so called their member. Sir, I've ever tears. Oh, some pine catch us. Oh, Nippani. Wow. Nippano, Nippani, and I feel about vet. And I was surprised. You were a senior man. Yeah. And I respect him for that.
Charles McCarthy is
Sunday Michel.
Frustration.
Frustration from where?
Some pine now or here now meet near a minister. Kwamra Danka, a minister, no, Anyabia. Or here now positions the chairman Nasa. Uncle, I came. What I say?
Maybe I wouldn't what. I mean, it's under his sleeve.
Exactly. It depends. It depends.
And he's comfortable with where he was given.
Sure.
Until you might not know.
And then you be also public knowledge.
I tell you, yeah.
Sometimes on the surface, no. But beyond that, the other sources be or you're very okay.
You understand? Yeah, sure.
But I want careful and now say,
vampire mound because we come from far. You know it.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it's our hope and prayer. Say, sure, you'll be able to, annex that position now.
Great.
Because honestly, say. Bear 2.5 years and be doing crime. Say me best nasi one cry Juman. Anytime I cook even in a month. Me who be before fry a chama reho.
Sure.
Na ye bedin commentary. Na nkopo insure pa na odaye son so emremo. Collins also amankwa former MP for Menchia North. Now in the race to become the next mayor for Kumasi. Or no na would say no aiding common.
next level. The excessive drinking can be detrimental to health. Not recommended for persons under 18 years, lactating mothers, pregnant women, and people sensitive to caffeine. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
That's why I tell you, and so, and my mammy, no, I won't buy a hair so about the city. Who probably be a somebody at Chamamana. And yet, yeah, prestige shopping will come out. Prestige shopping, show up to 20% discount. Well, one power home appliances in Nassau. We are telling you how to the set kettle, iron, t-shirt, blenders. Now, on more the bro in crime. Anytime I put in baby, I will. We bet me up on showroom. I want dental drama stores. I bear allied oil and it's CBG man. Friend number said it is so 0244 043905 and now 0508 057919. We bet me swako www.pearlghana.com. Pearl, and my mommy Lumina, happy Mother's Day. Pearl Ghana, yeah, my pa action. Na F, the one more days.
This is our home, let's cherish our home. It says Ghana Kofaba on the Ghana Premier League. Predict a win, Africa. When you obey a goal, trophy on Sesame, and what's in there? High sense, overbroken, and then the green and this is our home, let's cherish our home. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our home, let's cherish our home. Women's Premier League is back again. Instagram at Happy Night, Facebook Akasi ahodo ohanya diunu na echi no aka pabini mienu na hwan na fi orgie ebe Manchester City the Citizens how you PSG free mu. We had Mahrez Abobres and the story is ended at the and as a Chelsea the Blues how you 13 times champions Real Madrid every one. Chelsea the Blues. Chelsea Ashakwan Sobajin in Prenuswo, Manchester City, a medical crowd grand finale ni Happy Stadium Aseti, inside Happy FM, a salam down. Jabebu and Yakoma, TV Tabarabaso, Yanechi Tafa, Yatunsa from Abipimo, a salam down. Kayo, a Yemen in the year, Mabus winning that also at your 29th May 2021. Ya the quizzes Abashisha so, ne couldn't do for no, Obenya Chedia, Yeria, live commentary at Chagu, our Happy 98.9, any real 97.1 FM so. Get for lessons, why a crowd, send you the prediction. Laptop amono chia what the channel kwa a UEFA Champions League grand finale Estadio do Dragão ewa Portugal ebeye bonfrete get for less e request adwumadi.
Right, exactly 4 p.m. Happy 98.9, also live on Akonoba FM in Bono region, 92.7, also live on Nesim 100.1, Ewa Tamale Anaf in Nesim 95.9, Ewa Bolgatanga. So, we'll be engaging most of these chief executive hopefuls, no na yahe. But I'm saying throughout NRA, young common, the major concern was the huge numbers, 216 positions, but 1,317 people are aspiring for these positions. But Padmo, Akwaba Netsen boss.
Yeah, done.
Good. Padmo Bafwe Japan, a member of the NPP. Na Hana ni Edin Komofa, a district chief executive. See you. Mienua Besenko, Alaji Oma Budingak for Buakwa North, Anna Collins Ouso Amankwa for a KMA. But some positions, no one is saying the rush. And Rana Graphics a mad rush for MMDCU positions.
That's done. It's a perfect description because totally across country we have over 700 and over people applying for
1,713
applying for
216 positions.
So you are asking yourself, hey, what is happening? And the approach now, this time, I have a difficulty with it. And my difficulty is that I say, Obi bia ope bia for application bra. But technically, we are a high kakra. I mean, my typical example, and I can say it on authority here. For Medina, we had about 12 people contesting for MC in Medina.
Yeah.
And why I say open to be a Timikubi. And there are people, there was one name I saw, I was even asking myself, how did this name even get into the list to be considered as on Kotna regional chairman for vetting? But it's a name which is alien to the constituency. This gentleman has never, ever even engaged in anything in Medina. I remember elections, that was parliamentary primaries in 2015. From nowhere, this same person all of a sudden also be far form of a contest. So people are asking, where from this person? And they tell you we are fetching for voter ID card. And people are like, you can't come here and do these things here. On one share name I also resign with free moko. For about 4 or 5 years, nobody hears anything from this gentleman. All of a sudden, you see the copy vetting as I say, okay, vetting. What is this? Because you are open to the call on the grassroots say this time you pen call for you know my party national. That was the call on the party leadership. Saying Kabuni president and Kasa, now president in TNSA. But the way it has been done, is it really that call? Ubusamia, are we saying, sir, Medina, all the grassroots in there call for all these 12 people? Uko Kumasia is the MPP in Kumasi, and they're calling for 9 people. Come on, there is something wrong with the process. Because
Garu dia Papa ne near Benina was our racing. I mean, Dan I serious. Papa no won't be, Nigri won't be, and the Basu won't be. There's a better abusianim.
But that shouldn't be.
Charlie, serious.
That shouldn't be. Oh, but Nina so about because of the mistrust in the process.
Yeah.
Especially see Jai the constituency for so chairman name Mompenny for Munya Bibia Ubia and Jobini. And then young corner at a level be leadership be superintendent over the whole process.
Yeah.
When I heard that was on Sunday night, Greater Accra, the regional minister and the team sat throughout the entire night.
Vetting people.
Can you imagine? As at 2 a.m., over 2 a.m., they were still interviewing people. Now, Don, this is my question. Interview panel, let's say from 7 o'clock, or say 8 o'clock, interviewing people for a position like MC, Metropolitan Assembly, or DC.
Yeah.
Now, about 2, 3 a.m., the same panel. Now, Obiabet 2 a.m., no Kasa. Can we confidently say they are really listening to what the person is saying? And again, are we saying, say, the number of time we are giving to the people genuinely enough for us to vet, say, Nipa Ubitmaya Jumanana?
You're just brushing over.
The interview I granted Honorable Collins Abankwai. It went over 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But me to a meeting some no can baby why I'm Tim Casa Debbie. We am fay we ne thinking now it won't work, it will fail. Oh wait, it's a good point. And even at a very long stretch, so who engage in an interview near there, you can throw in further. Now I explain anyway. But also be man over when maybe at 10 minutes, 5 minutes, now we'll be genuinely can we say, unless whatever the process, there is a way be a screening that.
But don't you think that's the reason why they'll be shortlisted to 3 for them to be vetted at the presidency?
We are shortlisting for 3 to go to the FSH for further interrogation or interview. But you say, if you have this number of people and you have to sit through this long idea, genuinely, can we say the committee based on that? Unless they have done the extra work underground, which I know some of them did, some of the regions, it's not just the interview, but our investigation within the municipality, and so I can story be actually in those lines, then it's understandable. But I feel, sir, the process should not just say, oh, you can't confirm first CV man, they buy any if he's a winner. Possibly, we bet you are better than you kasa, this is very good. But that person, possibly on party lines on the ground, might not. No. Might not be somebody. For example, what you will be interview, be excel, all right. But about the party level, no. So we 15% of the party people or make us say be an election time, no, and all be pay winty. You said that no committee be so back could be near the frame. So it be a chamber opportunity by Niakaso and your buy, also 2020 over here, we committee, we member, it's in our frame. Those are not the people we are looking for. See, people to serve because Collins can sing be, and I'm sorry, MP. Sing it tune for on your MP because I could see say as a or sing it a tune be unless I say no MP no why na no ojina ubusana same say is it not a demotion or say no a promotion. Totally I agree because last week metina can say ye MC ye this year a president's representative enti enkanya dia yes say na MP be na deciding when dem go but I don't know MP no were they allowing the process like that? Were they allowing the MCs to function? Said the name said President Neyu Mono. Because these same people tell the MCs that they don't stand for election. They go for election.
They be on DC for
exactly because for election. Yes.
Yeah.
It is almost when it's yes, a bad one and no so no did you appoint MCs no. And we say if we are appointing somebody to that officer, then obviously that person ekuta president nyam na ekotena as a basa on any MP, the MP should give the respect to that person as the authority representing the president in the municipality. All these things should play in whoever they would want to give positions we see to. It's been a mestre, a process, and a start.
Yeah, me only 5. Is it to say near Jesu our money home or dintina? Among for so person or mobile the brand friend in someone now.
So is a very good friend. I mean, we when we were in Medina, I mean, I remember from the 2016 elections, I was the vice chairman of Medina, and then Soa was the regional secretary then, and he had oversight responsibility for Medina. So we worked very close together, hand in hand. Obey chief executive, very close. I mean, there are times he will invite, we go to the office, we will talk, or your programs will be about him, maybe listen to what is going on. I think that people are pushing him in a way and in Greater Accra because of one thing that we have failed, and that was making Accra the cleanest
city.
I think that's a uyi and nufiwa in terms of the engagement, in terms of the relationship with party, in terms of the perfect. There is no doubt about that. Yes, for me, any day, any time, Soa will respond. Oniwa, he will call you back. Or send whatever message you will. The relationship on that day, okay. But over to me, I can say, this was a major campaign promise to Ghanaians that Accra, the capital city, we are going to make it. And people after 4 years have not seen that. So Bifi said, and on that score, it is the mayor and my president in the visions and Amaso.
Yeah.
So you can hold him to that because majority of the region on no control.
And I say,
especially the inner city.
It's a fact.
Yes. The inner city on no control.
Yeah.
And in any case, we can say it as it is. I thought for me, and I think the former regional minister was sleeping on the job.
Yeah.
Because looking at what the current regional minister has come to do, and again, the former regional minister was the regional chairman, Jesua was the regional secretary. They worked together. So now you are the regional chairman, Soa becomes the mayor. Collaboration should have worked perfectly. So whatever happened, that are so if a new regional minister comes and or take a step, and you say, but we can really do this thing, then the people who were there, the assumption will be, what were they doing? What were they doing?
Yeah.
So, what they say, within this short time, you bet me and Masati, what was the mayor doing? What was the regional minister doing?
Say the regional minister he chief executives in Greater Accra. Because when some of them get appointed, that they will sabotage these efforts.
But you see, these are responsibilities of the assembly.
You know it.
It shouldn't have been on no
coordinate.
Exactly. Assemblies and
regional coordinating council. So but
he has to do it.
Yeah, because mayor of one another.
But in short, and some maybe honorable Collins Becca, and ye be your way, and don't baby na attitude na issue.
Of course.
Say ye in Nipan. Yan some rebe say a dear swa.
Some run over by a man in Fanya.
That is the problem.
There's no aspect of our livelihood, living standards, conditions
is the big problem.
And regulated.
But the question is, why are we not implementing it? So, we are obviously a Bekano. Ghana for
someone amukuta the political will. Now you can't put it into action.
That is where politicians sometimes fail. Ghana for PADFU. Ghana ni bien no because some PADFU. I'm telling you. But in the process of being a DFN, so what I will say, Bibia, initially the Ghanaian will complain. But I was saying, now you know, say, yes, say, no, na yeah, or Bubble and Samamon. That is the Ghanaian nature.
I know certain guys are university graduates. And Omonam area, Hominim Sebia, Juma Omunya Binya, Tinebi, Omonama, now I refer or Moswa. Uber will be no, maybe a bottle water. Or Toto Kwemwako, you know, no kick, no to say football, no butu corners. This guy, when you look at his personality, he's a nice guy, but
to do that.
The mindset, no, just
the Honorable Collins Samanka can say, household be what's when you does.
No, Ben, yeah, true.
It won't work.
One house, one bin, it won't work.
It won't work. My memory example. Bins are even this is you. This
vantage points in the ministry now, you know.
So those business away. So be feel or the boons you will be able to find a scrap. So I just say, your attitude, your problem. Baby to say Germany. When I finished my master's in Germany, and I did environmental science, I did waste management. Yes, I did land reclamation as a major, mining site reclamation. You find out paper. The German professors will tell you, say, plants and it's all better than Germany. Now they not waste. I know they are age, they forget it because the woman solve environmental problems.
You don't have any problem with sanitation.
What you say? What's the woman? Want to know? Ya chawa dia. Never go boa ukrum. Oh, can waste collection send you a bay or mention the back and I was happy. I mean collection, which is timely. But the major idea at the point of production of the waste. Me know tie. So me ba ufi ebola msisi ya. Benko udi en asium. Cocoa anom ye can no paper bia otiti ye.
No separation of waste.
There's no separation of waste.
Debbie.
And you the waste no eba bi and now we share landfills are and I mentioned this thing to I think so your bar powerful from 2017 I got an interview to my madam Kacho.
Happy FM.
Your landfills are
Happy FM.
A bon can yentimi biano. you have a problem in managing our landfills. Because you are far and quiet, I diamanaka, and you are going to a good landfills. Biodegradable. There and more, everybody, it's a baby. What goes into landfill at least would ensure moisture content. Adults one should be about 10% moisture content. So moisture content in this microorganism any active enough and degrading. And you back Germany, baby and a small hill be near the green grass.
Yeah, they are decorators.
They were all once landfills.
Yeah.
And Filia and to Filia to the point near the Abeguswa now for ye dia near because end degrade and think of there be moisture quantity woman if there's no biological activity. But the yes send me and in was a as a fertilizer nina yet say yes mana
yeah Charlie, but I don't know one for one Jimubi and DC because with the kind of background I want Nimdia crowd no moments are there say demo occupy such positions now.
Don't
with the minister. Yeah, Nico EPA. But I'm catching. I'm catching EPA or you bet me no Kukufuakasa.
The lawyer got to on
in 2017.
The lawyer EPA boss are
no, but Kokofu also has a background in environmental, protection.
But he's a lawyer
works,
by profession.
He's been in the forest for long.
He's a lawyer by profession.
Lawyer need the ancient able to before the days.
Doesn't make you an environmentalist.
Oh.
Anyway, that's what I'm saying. 2016 election, DCs those times. I remember the regional committee the region executives not take committee they came to meet us. The executives no need din komo ye bibia koni the processor then you be MC near them. And I remember I was having a chat with then the chairman because Mackenzie was the chairman, I was the first vice.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Didn't go and I was so after engagement, they are asking, say, why am I not interested in the position? But don't unimia. I am somebody who believes in empowering people, equipping people.
More.
At the time, 2016 election, I was then the country director of a big NGO in Ghana.
Nice one.
Very big NGO. It's year 2, I was still serving as a country director.
That's it, yeah.
So I felt, say, the role I was playing to support Ghana was okay, was big. Rather, you give you to another farmer opportunity.
They say they're Jim.
Not only
Jim, I say Ghana.
I am no more the country director, but I still work at a very high capacity.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm available. That is why sometimes when I come and I talk, I am able to say my mind because I don't depend on anybody.
I understand. Fantastic. I'm sure I'm be saying about my no MPP and this nedia yatia when at times the conversation sways to a certain angle. I mean, don't take any offense. Mufa muhunjim because no ni o mine chichere no. No pani o mine chichere no. But as McCarthy, a little you can add to this talk on local governance and
I think,
MMDC hopeful scene.
Padma, justice to the subject.
Thank you.
That is
Happy FM.
To be.
Happy FM.
A district which is Secretary East. Now 17 people going for MC. At the end of the day, a year or time, a bufu and then titutra and a beba. Party ni more. Now, on devise strategy. It is not a tremble when it comes to flag bearership. Who says, so my cutting it down, under no circumstance, are no man the best in the 5. I said, we be so where Beboa. But yes, our pioneer John who say, dear, Abba, who say, dear, wow, of the 1,713 for 216 people adding. I said, dear, we anchor presidency, you consult regional chairman, constituency chairman, you take a decision. Or appoint it. Or
assembly on your
give me 3 people.
Yeah, straight.
Instruction. Mama me nipa miensa na me choose film. Asa. What is this?
Because
sorry,
at the constituency level, we have the council of patrons, we have the council of elders, and some of constituency executives.
So
then electoral coordinators. So this body crown at the constituency can get 3 strong people
to represent the district.
Then no one pass a verdict on it. It makes it easier. It will take away some of these. The national officers must travel.
Yeah.
Afina, allowance in a we need money to do better things. You're strategizing on how to get these things done and done properly.
Straight.
Apart from that, good luck.
Now, how about a year Garu Hona and Nipa if Ebusiamu Nipa me and say Papa ne Yirene Nebano?
Say Neboni.
And your bonny.
And I was Satuma for Wabam, no Mawabam.
Charles McCarthy.
Other family members are in government. They are enjoying. Professor Makoko, no, you're Speaker of Parliament. Nebako, India, as ambassador. Mewa, and Ebony. And so Munina Fatima. And to post vacancy or no more, what is the problem?
It's a baby soon.
So Munina to vote. So all of them can contest. For me, I don't have problem with it.
Great. So, and Banahini Nema, but we are still on. My name was Charles McCarthy, editor-in-chief of the Hawk newspaper, and Afi Padmo Bafwe Japan. So, by reminding you, say the GMABC Fantasy League is up. 2020-21 EPL season is finally here. Now, we congratulate all the league players after 38 games of competition. Happy Days, managed by Alexander Minkan, finished the season in the #1 spot with 2,530 points. The Dark Knights, managed by Howardson Williams, finished in the second place with 2,528 points. The Boom Squad 2.0, managed by Jeffrey Lai, finished third with 2,527 points. And our overall prize winner, Alexander Minka, should contact any of the GMABC brands, YFM in Accra, Kumasi or Takra, the Happy FM or ETV at Asylum Down to pick up their prize. Once again, congratulations to all the GMABC Fantasy League players and our winner, Alexander Minka. Thanks for playing with us. Join us in the next season. And we are from Global Media Alliance, organizers of the Fantasy League. And Omo Damwa. But TCL for say Fridays be a fala. Into the upper. Eduada Kosia Wada no to Susu Fiada na dia boy red TCL. You enjoy amazing discounts on any appliance I'll be purchased from their showrooms. You have 50% discount on all items Alberto from the TCL showrooms on Fridays, the Fala Fridays. In Tiano Akoye or smartphone or TV or inverters, your ACs, or sound bars and our smartphone that we here. Or call any of the TCL showrooms on Friday a 50% off. Which now they're saying TCL the Creative Life. Yebedo Masepa. I don't call original hand sanitizer ni bida so. Into Mr. Na wamana ben will send ye corona no enkocho. And ne unyango udosage na. And ye hema sanitizer no in here opa. Wa wumpunye na unyango ya. Don't call original hand sanitizer against COVID-19 and all germs are. Yebenya through handshakes and also holding of items. Unya sanitizer na ebeboa yepa. And then Tuesday idie the mac cheesy combo. Ewo cheesy pizza 49 Ghana cedis. Ojo one small pizza, your fries and your drink. When I was saying Indiana Ben any of the cheesy pizza branches here in the capital now. Why enjoy the Tuesdays package? I refer to the mac cheesy combo no going for 49 Ghana cedis. Were all branches. But gentlemen, the discuss a year still the fight against Galamsey and the feedback here. But so 3 attacks in 2 weeks. One mining site. Yeah, we are to say we commencing gold mines. Baby ania. A Cromani soon say Wamudia Kakrano Mudidi mining company national dear. Just a second pan bit me 2 or Munyadi on BJ traded. But we also hear and say. Some members of parliament, notably Okujeto Ablakwa, say politicians will reject funding from Galamsey campaigns. And to say be a minor now or donate to a political party, outright the political party should reject it. But I don't know, Charles, what say about this Kufuria Seki courts? Trial what the accused persons are also bringing out. Allegations are F-liner. Eto saying, yeah, about 5 minutes of this Galamsey talk because you're another interesting story. I'm at Nami Dudia by Rebecca.
I think say
Happy FM.
A black call no.
Yeah.
Happy FM.
One qualified in year.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm rejected from minors.
Oh, yes, a Galamsey campaigns.
Because minors, there's so if he's doing legitimate business, what stops parties or Bejinisika? Things say on checking the news. And I said the story was not properly reported.
No, I listened to him on radio this morning.
Say minors.
Yeah.
And I said Kagalam said yeah, fine. But minors there it is inappropriate. You're over the bar. Yeah. I think say a news to me. A news because you share Santo Kwai as Galamsey fight where President Akufo-Addo declared in 2017. On the introduction DC na ye na di no.
Yeah.
Ne bonne dey. Ne bonne ne say osi soldier for no ba ho no say ombe protect miners in the forest. No kan ye no. Osi we should find out why the military were in the introduction. And that the soldiers were there to give protection to miners at Omuwo forest reserve or cast up in the and the embassy. Have we found out what the soldiers were there to do? Major Mahama, Nankupon Fanny Crancy, Menkabusian for ya. Yayan Shehan, yes, one no Makukuni free. Yes, ye quite tegal and say yaw, any cocoon. And none who ya, and Erastus, as I don't cocoye documentary. Soldier for they have names, identities were. A very ass no be fan cocottes in my encounter them. A man called seeking junction and restricted TV stations, Momun and Ayinibio. Is the defense minister saying, say, own soldier phone? And now military high command said they don't know the people in there. They know we are found. So I am not surprised. Almost they are from the presidency because in there it has become cheap. Say Obia identified who as national security agent, until you do not know who is a national security agent and who is not. Before now a secondment and a soldier for police for immigration for Omoko national security. And to be a civilian or national security, they be or ye informant. E wo dwuma bi mu e no wo no ye dwuma no ba ne dia obi akra gota ba kumi ebi kra as many as 3 and no di announce to public and so ye dwuma national security so almost omo ye dwuma ma party ni na sumo omo and that they are national security agent MSc ne national security from fa anu ye bi amaye say ampa omo ka ho no omo ka ho until that denial from the national security in there, no waka any refer. Oh yes, it is their word against national security. Now we need more happy, because we need more happy. It was so more and it's happy for that we need more. They must issue a letter to that effect to say, no, we have not worked with them. Until that, national security Galamsey, yes. I say, Sanya Befano. Until that, you see, don't, we are surprised. Now, do Danko Akufo-Addo, Operation Vanguard, Professor Frimpong Boateng, Galam Stop. Was the president aware? Now, when it Galam Stop was done under Professor Frimpong Boateng. That was not the president's listing. And you know, are you surprised that Obi Beka was me free presidency? I am not surprised, and I won't be surprised because you need to bit my Galamsey, excavate the to be. I say, among for most sponsor politicians or Muska, any immigrants or my Chinese for your illegal ones, and no maba no more quantity. I am saying, so yes, strategy, you do quantity Galamsey, no. It needs a strategy.
Strategy needs
it needs a strategy. Because you are immigration for. You are customs. And you are concentrating on galamsey. How about smuggling of product now? What is our interest? So your interest is to protected land now. If our interest is the water bodies, if our interest is to preventing deforestation, then you decide to say gold nankaze might be already. We are unable to add value to the gold as a mine. Obuasi or my mining not till now, there's nothing to show. Akotia or my mining to there's nothing to show. So what is the essence of saying sasi? Now you're nothing. As a mine at this point, let's suspend licensing for prospecting, for what have you, for mining. Say you're large, say you're small. You're suspending license, for the next 10 years. You're export. Let's concentrate on reclaiming our land. Yeah, near the measures about. You must have a recycling plant. You must be far away from water bodies. It's 100 meters in the agro. No, 100. You see, so the law itself favorable. A man needs to be changed. And we need to change the laws. For instance, as we speak today, it is unlawful to set anybody's excavator on a blaze. It's unlawful. A mining law excavator. You don't do that. And until no be a yashin excavator or kokota obenya judgment obenya. In any case, entokwana kasa ya define entokwana. Has the war against galamsey been defined? What are we fighting against? Is it mining, illegal mining, small-scale mining, or large-scale mining? Entokwana yede. Because extra gold dey here by. Don't. And I'm a says so. I didn't galamsey for the equity. But a man for young Paul Masem. People we do not like. People we have issues with. And ye chase your mo. So moon fi mining side ho. And no ne mom is come with the quantia. Engineer mom ye here for. If not, why would anybody go after Kejemvoa extra good? Say upon all certification, I would documentation, everything. I would I want for still. They went ahead to set as many as 8 excavators ablaze. Now, some you more dama excavator yeshi. Now, if you are not a fool, would you set excavator ablaze?
So is the state foolish?
But if this judgment
is the state foolish?
Is it the state? I say it's the state.
No, but the state is, responsible for all these.
But the state is not responsible. Soldier for
no, but say soldier for they act on orders.
You see,
they act on orders.
I will come to the military. Ghana military for any hypocrisy. We're in this country, 2020, February, and a letter.
Happy FM.
Said by March, they are withdrawing all soldiers from Operation Vanguard. And the reason they gave Ghanaians was that exercise was not for the military. And then, what has changed? Then 2021, you are patrolling on mining site, burning people's properties. Wherein lies your conscience? Wherein lies your head? Etina Amudika some 2020 no. Satina film.
They act on orders. They don't act on their own.
And order.
I mean,
they were instructed. Mekacha was a serve Operation Vanguard. It was the president's creation. The president created it in July 2017. And no more. The do call training of Bondasi. I got 50 million. Our parliament did more. A more cars. Then 2020, you withdrew. They withdrew. So it wasn't their duty. So what are they doing at mining site in 2021?
I mean, now as a child.
That is the issue. Approaching it, quite a fast equity and quite bonny. So who end up first or cocota or budget judgment debt. Free fala. Obeji
Happy FM.
Go be site 3 times. Adwumboni ni utimwa. Wako first, wako shibi. Uba ye just what is so mo kasa radio so the bibi or what's ako second, ako shi, asa ako third. Why? So well kuma mimpa benza.
You see, don't say a car assassin.
Assassin so mbeko ko share assassin.
I mean, compared mobile for Japan, so now Lakeside Estates, Ewa Danya, Omasisina, Omodema, Eyadan, yes, here we, the air and so best one, no busuya, Niger, Montade Kakrama Kotnem. You don't need anything else. Yafina Koto Kania, Okoto Fan, Okoto AC, any idea. The Bibia or dining moon. So it's a fully furnished apartment. Yes, see a year tone. Your 2-bedroom standard house or your 2 bedrooms deluxe house, and your 3 bedrooms deluxe, and your 3 bedrooms deluxe with boys' quarters. Omo makone dani die omo kwa homunya home betna pa ntino misro kakra babo tomu anu akobo sisi wo ho. Spacious private compound, and the community is also gated. From agents no na yemfa nko a tour of the facility neja odi di aka na command na kwa prayers kakra ba wako jibako. Isaac number ni 0204 775 040. Pearl on 0204 775 042. Anafi Daniel on 0501 418 622. A Lakeside Estate, almost a quality homes for all. Padmo, Bremame on this fight against illegal mining. Now, Yabana, we kill it with Martin Amidu's latest epistle or the Abano.
Happy FM. Charles Kasanu Happy FM. Where you know what is the defined scope of DNA now? But if I am recollecting well, I think we were told to say those are more a galamsey. You see, the key word is galamsey.
Yeah.
That is the illegal one.
Yeah.
Those are only licenses. Omo and I yet purported say omo say water bodies. You know. So the target on this one was those mining alongside the water bodies. And I young stop it. Umade no more. Emra President Kufuor say ya stop it galamsey in the first term. So there was a program, training people into community mining.
Yeah, only because Takwani.
Yes, those people now you could train you, they could go back, get concession, and mine. They are trained under a program. No, but me mining. A small scale, but they are trained to do it because they are taught how not to pollute the environment, especially water bodies. That is why I'm finding it difficult understanding baby as I feel spread the DNA do. Because you were galamsey illegal. You were those that have been trained for community mining illegal. You were small scale mining legal. We large scale mining legal, and sana you the big mining companies. Into which one necessary at the end? Because my understanding was that illegal one. They don't know how to protect the environment. They don't know that what they are doing is causing havoc to the land. They don't know how to reclaim the land. But so be a quantity near chance and yes, anima we money lines are those ones. Why do we worry them? Because what they are doing is legal. Those are illegal. So obia piamo be license say legally kwanako to golda. I am sure say the license covers say your environmental assessment is done, impact assessment is done. That untimi ko pollutu ensure untimi enyewe. Even so, at the end of your mining, you are supposed to do something to the land, plant the trees back. Sankofonya ye training omo. Enti oma ye ko ni akoshe. Are they doing legal business or illegal business? If they are doing legal business, then I am sorry to say, either the communication to the task force is not well understood, or whoever is leading that thing has an agenda. Makano said, small scale mining, a bimon livelihood, source of livelihood. Enipe bianso say, "Oh, jinanwe duane efrin in seba." It does not come easy. More especially if I am doing legal business. And because of my legal business, I may any chance illegal business in T. Was it because chance illegal and into no means illegal? It does not work like that. The only the illegal na own entity na or saying so go and deal with that person. Na me training me will be behind me licenses. My mind be under control. There is no proof, no evidence, sir. May cause any environmental damage because I am doing legal mining, controlled. Why should I also suffer? Again, I've heard people say the instruction that the Lands and Forestry Minister gave was that all mining activities should cease. Sir, Ubia and holding on. Okay, that is good. Done. Yes, Ubia and holding on mining activity. Ubia no on the they can say yes again, the illegal for no. And I say Ubia all licenses be including the big companies nina. Or more surface mining now, whether our licenses or not, yes, CJ.
So almost say around forest reserves and river bodies.
Yes, it is uncle Fonina Omunyai. Okay. It is a walk or obi site or licenses, all right, but Unyai is the punitive measure burn down the property, or you deal with the owner of that institution. For example, extra good as me. If soja for no koto say extra good for mining, yes, illegal, but yes, you hold on. And the hold on no more ya. Extra good and yet sebi abobidia and then you do a nipadia.
You're correct.
Our management. Couldn't they have dealt with the management?
Oh.
Couldn't they have dealt with the management? Because a management, and maybe a book communication, and it could even be that the directive, and the communication, and room say officially, and be your man that instruction, no say your communicating, say don't do this, stop.
Somebody, I'm so many tip off until nobody can show to the minister, no.
Same conformity.
Say, I said they've been nosing around.
Who check you on certificates now?
Yeah.
It is after the minister said that, and I'm grant you that certificate to do the prospect. You have it. The last time
the last time you read it.
Check the dates now. Also, instructions. It was after that, and I'm
that license.
Then why would you go and do that?
You see, and I did back where me and say. Debia Michemo Aviation, Ashalbuche Road, because when I'm a fab, Debia Madina Mekoba. Excavators are a G in the first operation. And that's CCO.
Yeah.
Be say one fufu
any idea.
If there is no use for it, right? You need use to be a man and a man in Sio, then say, Nema. But don't me know say we have a serious need. I hear those machines to work for Ghana. To work for Ghana. Ghana. In so better now in so the delay kaka, but for June, we had the June in so beba. Was said Nadbo, a shassie, a was a choir in so try yentiminko. Yes, I said, Nina machines, Nadia. Jafina Nadbon, so Sako Boka, Akohai machines, Ako say Humanina.
That would say the modality of communications, can I say? That's the best approach.
For me, my Matanaka, I don't support it. Yeah. Whoever came up, and I disagreed with the minister when the defense minister, when he also said, say a banner beto a beshino.
They can't even guarantee your life.
I disagree.
He said it. They can't guarantee your
life. I disagree totally with the approach.
If you are found in the bush, blame yourself.
You are all facets of professional areas ideally. Like it be me a lawyers. About law and some they deal with law and some.
True.
It be a soldier for about soldier some they deal with it. It be educationists, about educationists won't be. But certainly be mostly a development expert, development professionals, development practitioners. Omejima said they are trained how to help development progress. No development person, nobody who up here things developmental. And in effect, as a developing country, baby Ayekono will tell you, say, go and burn excavator. Nobody. Maybe you might get a lawyer who will think that I can't waste my time to court. You might get a soldier, but when you are thinking the future development, you say, why do I burn excavator? When state, I can confiscate it and use it. Simple. As simple as that. I
None
can
of the
confiscate it because
one excavator.
illegal activity.
Yeah.
Nothing stops you.
True.
Because ocean no the same as also waje. Because we need to me on question. So the question is, I don't know ocean.
Had more bad for Japan. I wouldn't say you are being underutilized, but Sebe, I mean, I'm on for society. To when you been a backcatcher and penny for the decision makers, and they say, I drink one crop trim into the music Naya Munsini year now, mon cast mon nets and it's so wide. And only the few, and there's all more enjoy. I don't go next level premium energy drink, and a day area. Na near years and why am re. I want any new hall, I want to can swatia. Make sure so benya yourself the Adonko next level premium energy drink. Na fe etumi aboshe o dwumadi awudie situmu amotena wiaso che mote brani ade no. Eno an obi anum ne ya enti no na dwene akohye a na ho keka wosoro no eya say ade de aduane no adi ne sonko eye energy drink na kotwa ba akopedamu ni nyina ebe Kenya okwan sonko so na fe ohun atumi aye hare e wa dwuma bi a ye de be hye wonsam nti ana wape bi ato not recommended for pregnant women, anyone more under 18 years. And what you need here will be able to me anom the Adonko Next Level Premium Energy Drink. The TCL force they are still in the mobile week. Aside the Fala promotion, they are in the smartphone and tablet week. Unya to be within the week. Unya amazing discount. India no get close to any of the TCL showrooms. The Creative Life, Omuha Semna, ye can add the Achremosa, no TCL dear. Unya to tablet and our phone if you are said that one semua nisa forever na ve also who atowa and so say Akufo-Addo told the Attorney General not to prosecute MPs fingered in double salary investigations. Martin Amidu alleges, and I can't read the entire story, the 6-page document by Charles McCarthy. Yeah, 5 minutes between you and your Padmo Nafi Yampon for today. Martin Amidu was here in the debut.
Happy FM.
So that was the trading, the bargain in a course. So when the appointees were up for vetting, say pass them through vetting, and we also ignore the possible prosecution of appointees or former officials involved in the double salary saga. Wow.
Bibia possible.
And I'll take out and say you don't know what goes on at the top.
No, Bibia possible.
I see.
And for me, I wouldn't doubt Martin Amidu. Because of President Didier Onyawonimu, say we share the whole Ghana.
Happy FM. Happy FM. Happy FM.
No Povia Yuzuna. O Povia Yuzuna. Na Martin Amidu no Kokofana as special prosecutor. I said ne Martin Amidu ba no catch usu. This was the arrangement that as part of the system, then arrangement that who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I? Some make us what I say. But at least Parliament over the period, Ghana for year is becoming an institution, a rubber stamp institution. Oh, of course.
I see.
Of course, because Parliament passed standing against the sessions of the executives, difficult. But a structure.
Happy FM.
Quite fast, and then Parliament are weak. So Parliament is the weakest in our governance system. For executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. Parliament is weak. Nobody challenges President or to me. Court to cry the boo. As a no cocoa, I say, we say, what are the crime for that was strange yamefe, or none ten yamefe, and in a court. But Parliament and the board, it was the governing board of governance. Look at the way they have been treated, or no, trying to drive a car. abi order a rent. The man allow and a loan. The car a loan. Oh, but omona ya tom swaba so munko represent here. Do you get it? Omona man for no puko ho anopa ewie number school fees in asifo. Na okofa obi a yanto no swaba minister. Your money fee free, money car free, BBR free. Now Ketia I think say a sonsini MP there. So what would the MP do? Until anything thrown at him or her, no, or Beji. Because a sort of survivor, or quite election a boka, a sort of technical. A play clear, PCR pure fury of Asikumo Dobin Braka is on record. See a Tom Vodafone you $5,000 each. Or no kind into Yamanabi. And the speaker, then MP Nadodi Kaliu, Honorable Kingsford Sumana Bagwin, is on record to have said to Parliament towards the envelopes. Echo by 1 minute to be not.
So Lambusa Lotte says, so who came in with the concession? Is it the minority that went in, say, Charlie? Sa double salary agenda ne de mo de ba ye nko enom so sa ne ye so de ye diverting about pointies benti mo smooth sail then you also have your way. Who will go in with that concession?
You see, I'm tempted to believe say who share a finance minister vetting say it was obvious.
So like stage managed,
Oh yes, it was obvious.
Hey.
Clear say
I see.
Na bibia abobia kawo. What I say? Because to the extent that NDC party issue statement, so the supporters should be calm, and that can the woman in Kontwa so there was what has changed. What has changed? Position way if he that position where is that position coming from? Yeah, but as a formula be a bomb. What is it? Because it's not formula, but that formula, same formula with the 3 3 4
yeah.
And because I knew second for that day. Sankamano, I committee no rejected and a bar plenary and came before one a bit 20 and Oh yes,
I see.
So smartly enough. They have to kill it at the committee level. And a committee
Happy
decision.
Happy FM.
How I couldn't sing. The vet, so I could know Diasa. Record do video. Oh,
so you believe it's a double salary? No, are you quiet now?
Nanka, what would they do? What amount for Muwomi, you wouldn't touch them. Speaker can be.
Yeah.
Both sides. It's a minority phone call.
Yeah.
Will you sacrifice them? Who players? Who best players?
But say yes, also then we the citizens know will be at the.
It is because we don't know what we want as citizens.
We bear the brunt because it's because I mean a few no more and me enjoy.
And then
to our detriment. Bama, young Kwanisa.
Yes, citizens.
Just the few there, no.
Yes, and our yes citizens who are do attempt.
Well, I see.
We need to be citizens. How many of the people like you sitting behind console who have the courage to criticize?
But I for the last bite to my partner, like Japan, then we say singers. Goodbye.
Men and women like you have become pressing.
I say Ghana, no. Tony, Mamin Chow. Tony say, Otie me debia na who say me fire pa ba mi ni atem. What's wo de? Wo fire oba wo de 10 yen ka ho. Nam oh sir, me dana sepa. What's wo me fire pa ba wo de wo ni atem.
That's the point.
Nam so ma say me dana say.
Engineer home post scratch my back, I scratch your back.
Enia. How much more?
Scratch your back
down here.
Parliament and approve executive salary. Executive approval parliament salary into the biasa. The only time I'll be with say 2 sides, no, Esri boom, and SSC Kasem.
Padmore, kill it, then we say goodbye.
Well, the issue, no, on the NPP for about power and about Alpana, ma. NPP supporters, yes, ya can't any oko social media foot soldiers campaign is one of the biggest challenges are why as at now the MPP into side and ho anam. Makai Matiamido Nadina was trained. Apparently no or the banke so office bianco for a percent or more a soiling image. Omude near my befra na go say or no went to me a jumano ni bibia. Now as I'm now okay, yes, as a parliament, a 3D for some don't any news and chasaka. Politics, yet politics at the top level, local parliamentar. Yes, MPP, NDC, CPP. But when it comes to solidarity, MPP and NDC in the cool school, one and that the same dormitory. One and on a share primary school.
Said you almost see canon. Come Chrome Casano. And I was like, so this is how our system works. Yeah.
Obedient on or sorry, Chrome. Yeah. One no call logical, one no call one. They are different.
But elsewhere, it doesn't happen that way. Even though
that is
your school,
politics are here. And at the end, the citizen, the poor party person on the no. I don't know, Lucy, because no be and then this one more the but the party didn't soon to me and prosecuted. But there is also something globally that we call lobbying.
Yeah.
But lobbying, you lobby for a positive reason. Lobby at the positively. But say kobase you see maybe say to lobby. This is tantamount to blackmail.
Yeah.
Tantamount to blackmail. And what Martin Amidu can say for me, Ghana a democracy, ya soileno. I mean really idea about all kind. And men can to say I know sir, so you'll be our kind Martin Amidu writings are sometimes or exaggerate issue no. Oh, or cannot with emotion sometimes. If you out himself, Nakuma Dietri into or cannot with hurt and any feeling.
Ya no winning.
Ya no, they cast and do himself, same way duties a papa or the beer can. But a bit so why you look at it from the point of say, does it make sense? I say no can a yampa. I mean, really, Poch been show. Or say the agreement to say, oh, mom pass your ministers na yen so young prosecute ye the name be attention. And yet, o kind of no kind of and yes, double salary nko or can send back could become and on as MPP ni as party ni meraho. If it is true, men can't say it true because we have a case, but if it is true, I say the compromising agreement led to some NDC contractors, led to some NDC contractors being paid for the first time for work done prior 7th January 2017 before the ministerial approvals were made as a show of good faith to the NDC. My informants and agents within the executive and parliamentary NDC are certain that the MP's double salary cases and other pending criminal cases involving NDC members of parliament formed part of the negotiation and compromises that paved way for the resolution of the ministerial approval impasse with the NDC in parliament. It is an open secret for those who care to find out that the second batch of NDC contractors have submitted their requests to the appropriate quarters through a representative of the NDC in Parliament, who is to facilitate payment as part of the agreed compromise. And this is where, as a party, say Enokra, Mediao, don't me know say your MPP party in Kofa ye ba power since 2017. Contractors so 1 year Juma
Padmore, Let's make time next week, God willing. Mamina Padmoba for Japan, I say, from the NPP, and the editor-in-chief of the Hawk newspaper. Obankwan or the Kratani Bibrayan. Charles McCarthy, so you better not say. I mean, that's him not say, yeah, Pastor Thomas, Joseph Adankwa, and a producer, come from Pom. We didn't come up for the dawn. Coming up, the One Putu Sports with Ofa Udia Sempa Kwame Aware, and in its team, no. Have a good evening.